I just can't seem to understand how as a man you can walk around like you did a bowl cut with a hand. Clippers or shears, how did she start? Shape the fade like Pangea when it split apart. We went from comb overs to fades with different tones and shades. Now it's a Picasso mishmash, a toupee gone astray. Don't seem to understand. Your hairlines are aslant, shaded to look like pieces of sand. Belt sand or weed whacker, what did she use? This isn't a haircut, this is a sign of abuse. We went from a greasy mop to hair swept off the floor. You should really go to a big boy barber, because these mommy cuts aren't doing it anymore. Sitting in your stylist's chair, sitting next to little girls. Curls, trying to fix your hair. Apron with the little swirls. Nothing else much to say. Your head looks like a fucking lima bean. Sitting in your stylist's chair, sitting next to little girls. Curls, swirls, trying to fix your hair. Apron with the little swirls.
Resurgence went straight to his head. Now the town screams ding dong, the streak is dead. Watching him beg is always fun. Now let's start the count back to one. Kino check his load on vacay, so he's left on red. Telling the Kino cuffs that the streak is dead. Can't let all the positivity come undone. Let's start the count back to one. Let's out the detractors by hitting the goal. Don't worry if the money's thrown in a hole. WWE champions and a well-tailed gin. Don't worry about that, we can't let the trolls win. Come last and we get some sport. He can't be making less than the Ralph report. Positivity coming to a sudden halt. Don't blame him, it's all the game's fault. Resurgence went straight to his head. Now the town screams ding dong, the streak is dead. Watching him beg is always fun. Now let's start the count back to one. Kino check his load on vacay, so he's left on red. Telling the Kino cuffs that the streak is dead. Can't let all the positivity come undone. Let's start the count back to one. We went from a wave of support to depending on one whale. Guess these new fans found the content stale. Did away with the glasses, hat, and vest. Now we're just begging with no rest. Even when he combines tips with stupid chats, not even necromancy can bring this streak back. As he panics because his wallet bleeds, he just cope with deceit. Resurgence went straight to his head. Now the town screams ding dong, the streak is dead. Watching him beg is always fun. Now let's start the count back to one. Kino check his flow on vacant, so he's left on red. Telling the Kino cocks that the streak is dead. Can't let all the positivity come undone. Let's start the count back to one. Come on guys, let's step it up. Your king demands your $10. Those Kino boys aren't coming back anytime soon. And we're over that doc from June. It's over for the drama now, time for games. Doesn't matter, the content's all the same. It's our redemption arc it seems, but it's more of a Kappa video. Everything. Resurgence went straight to his head. Now the town screams ding dong, the streak is dead. Watching him beg is always fun. Now let's start the count back to one. Kino check his low on vacant, so he's left out in red. Telling the Kino cocks that the streak is dead. Can't let all the positivity come undone. Let's start the count back to one.
Okie dokie smoky. All right, here we are. Let's restart that music. There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What is up? How is everybody? Hold on, let me just what's blooming, yeah? It's your boy Shinko Fleur, and welcome back to the Glaze state, where we load up the level 1 podcast and watch Phil do the same shit over and over again. I hope you guys are having a, you know my favorite word, frabjous Monday, and I hope you guys are enjoying it to the fullest. If you are working today, I hope you have a productive day that goes quickly, nobody stresses you out, and if you have the day off, I hope you are enjoying it. All right, so before we get started, let's say what's up to everyone here, because that's just what we do. Ice Yamamoto, what's up, Dogmatic? What's up, Roach Bay? What's up, Steve Guy? Tuna Sandwich. Let's see, Suburban High, what's good? Indrid! Pero mira, Indrid se levantó tan temprano por la mañana. Look, she woke up so early, I'm shocked, and I started speaking Spanish. Look at that. How you doing, baby? Tuna Sandwich, what's good? Visible Dimwit, what's good, baby? What's up? Subjects 117M, I see you, baby. Don Motorsport, what's up? And Tony, big ups, baby. And again, Antony, thank you for Rotato, man. I'm having fun playing that shit. That shit is, it's a fun game. I've been locked in. Last night I was locked in for like a good minute, but thank you for that game, man. It's really fun, and I'm really enjoying it. Wilson Guy, what's up? Phrase 8, Logan, what's up, baby? How we doing? Let's see, Meth Bear, what's up, baby? How we doing? They got you up and early for work. Yes. Shout out to Indra's job for keeping her accountable and making sure she's waking up nice and early and taking full advantage of the day. Thank you, Indra's job. Thank you. What's up, Barlow's my best friend. How we doing, baby? All right, so it's not gonna be like crazy. It's not gonna be like a crazy stream today. We're just gonna go over the pre-stream. I had enough time to, you know, chop up the vocals for several filters, so we should be able to. We should be able to just watch and enjoy it and laugh at it. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna talk about wings. Ooh, sorry. Let me take this hat off. Why am I'm indoors with a hat? I'm taking Asmongold's advice. Why am I wearing a hat indoors? All right. Morning is good. Okay. Morning is good. Morning is amazing. Okay. You wake up. It's the start of the day. It's fresh. It's all the animals are waking up and stuff like that. It's good. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's wonderful. I need people to enjoy the day. All right, enjoy the day, seize the day, carpe diem, or something like that. You know, that stuff, that type of stuff. Have no roaches crawl that. Please, no, actually, I'm moto. Please. Oh, I caught one earlier today. Like I went to go drop off young Fleur at the bus stop, and I just saw one in the street, and I could have left it alone, but you know I hate roaches, so I just walked up right behind him and pop, ended his miserable existence. Where are the DSP thongs? I want to see the thongs, man. He should bring back the thongs. I'm just saying. You know? OIC could wear one. It's good. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I just straight. Nah, I stepped on it and squished that. I literally like smeared it. Make like nothing can never come back. Never come back. I hate roaches. I hate roaches with a fucking passion. Hate them. Absolutely. I was gonna say something, but I don't want it to be taken the wrong way. I was gonna say I'm like a certain person to these roaches, but I don't want it to be taken out of context, and then, you know, I get canceled for saying it. You know, I'm like a certain individual from a certain world war to these roaches. Okay, I got a final solution for these roaches. All right, like, all right, let's get started. Let's see if this is work. Please, God, work. I was up early. I was able to get shit done. Set it all up. Please let it work, okay? So here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, everyone. On today's show, we've got a very interesting lineup. I've got updates on Astrobot, ViewTech, and Wings of Redemption. But the most notable thing about today is that today is the launch of my merchandise shop. For the first time in over 3 years, there's going to be DSP and DSPGaming merchandise that you can purchase. We're going to go through the shop. I'm going to show you all the products, explain how it all works, and more. It's going to be a nice, chill, fun vibe before React Day, right here on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Handcrafted meals. He keeps me rolling when I'm missing a wheel. He looks the other way when Tyrone gets to clapping. He screams during SF6 while I blow Tyrone like a dragon. Play Skyrim all day, that's a girl's dream. Every DoorDash spread looking sweet like Devonshire cream. He jokes about my weight, but without me his whole large drops. That's why he always copes when we don't play co-op. He can't lie all once, I got it kinda sweet. I'm not fumbling this bag like Panda Lee, I'm gonna ride it out.
Alrighty folks, welcome to the show. Today is Sunday, the 29th of September 2024. We're almost done with the summertime blues. Meaning, once you hit October, you're fully into the fall, autumn vibe. We've got good stuff going on with gaming and all of this. I'm excited. I'm literally excited for all the new stuff that's about to hit. You know, October traditionally is one of, if not the busiest gaming month of the year. This year is no exception, and we've got tons and tons of fun stuff going on in October. So, we're right about there, but this is the home stretch, right? And today we're going to have a nice chill React day where we're going to do our clip show, DSP.
Wait.
DSP versus the internet over on DSP Reacts. We're going to finish the retro.
So, well, we're in the beginning. Home stretch of what? So, like, we're in the home stretch. How can we start? You know what? It's just, again, it's the word salad. I'm sorry.
React streams of Resident Evil and Director's Cut over on DSP Throwback. It's going to be an awesome day. It is. But we got a lot to do before we get there, right? It's going to be fun.
Of the year? Okay, I'll take that, Cracker Jack.
But today's podcast
I'll give him that one. Home
stretch
stretch of the year.
That I'm very excited about. I hope that you are too. First off, had some technical issues before the show started. I went to start the show and my mouse wasn't working, and I'm like, why is this mouse not working? This is my new wireless mouse. I just bought it like a month ago, so it certainly, you know, couldn't be messed up, and the light was on and everything, so the mouse was functioning. So I went over and I unplugged and replugged in the USB adapter on my USB, like external USB hub that I have for my streaming PC, and it started working again. I'm like, okay, no big deal, not sure what happened there. And then I started the show, and I ran the intro and everything, and then I cut to the camera, and it was a scene of me not here. It was an empty chair with the set. And I was like, huh? I actually freaked myself out. I was like, how could I be filming myself and I'm invisible? And then I noticed the lamp wasn't moving. And I was like, oh, the camera must have frozen. And I looked, and my webcam actually has a light bar that's green when it's working. So there was no light on. I was like, oh, okay, the webcam isn't working either. That's how I got warped into another dimension. Or I turned into the Invisible Man or something. The funny part is I got a clip of it. I did record it, so I will clip it. And I'll put that up as a highlight later today. That'll be pretty funny. But anyway, I realized, so it wasn't just the mouse that was malfunctioning. It was all of my USB ports because my keyboard over there wasn't working. The webcam wasn't working. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I'm going to be honest. It's not a good sign. You know, this streaming PC is now over 10 years old.
You have 5 other PCs, my man. 5 other PCs.
Of 2014. I've used it non-stop for streaming and capturing for 10 years. It's outdated. I can't even update it anymore. It's still on Windows 8.1. It's got things malfunctioning left and right. The hard drive in it has a corrupted sector that frequently has corrupted videos. It's just like...
It doesn't work like that, stupid. If it's like, it's not like because there's a corrupted sector on the hard drive due to like a couple of videos. It's like the hard drive is fucked, bro. The hard drive is fucked. That's what it is.
No, it's on its last legs. No, originally the plan was that I was going to migrate over to my wife's old PC, which is a 2017 PC, over the course of the summer. As you know, that didn't happen. I was gifted a gaming PC. All of a sudden, I got a resurgence of popularity doing collabs and the like. And
okay, so you got a new PC. You know, people started sucking your dick, so that physically stopped you from setting up your wife's PC. So that way you can be ready for streaming without any technical difficulties. Like that literally stopped you from going ahead and just basically setting up the new PC. Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
That happened. I just was like, I don't have time anymore. You know, I'm actually
No, you're not busy. You're not fucking busy. I'm like, this is pissing me off because this is an issue that I had with my fucking parents, because now they got an issue with their house and shit because they were supposed to do things with the house that they were supposed to do for years, and I've been telling them to do it. They haven't been doing it, and now they're fucked out. They're fucked because of it. Okay? When people say that they're busy, I want to know, what is it that you're physically doing that is preventing you from doing something that's so simple? See, that's why, like, with me, like, when people go, when I used to tell my managers, like, bro, like, you know, when they used to send me to do a favor for somebody that in IT or some shit like that, no, dude, I'm busy. There's no way you could be that busy. I take a step back, I pull out my iPhone, I show them my work for the day, I show them my emails, I show them my communications, and then thus show them that I am literally physically too busy to go and do this shit. Okay? Because I'm actually doing things. Like, I'm actually going to a client and helping them with their computer. I'm actually going to a client and I'm moving their computing equipment. I'm going to a client and I'm setting up a computer arm. I'm going to a client and, you know, I'm basically, you know, fixing their hard drive so I could just pull the data off of their hard drive real quick before it goes kaput. What are you doing that is so fucking busy that you cannot sit there and just click a couple of buttons? You're not doing shit except sitting there fucking scheming on how to fucking use other people for clout. And even then, in that instance, you could be doing that and setting up the PC at the same time. This is why people don't take you seriously, because they watch you all fucking day, watching you do fuck all, while you're telling them you're too busy to do shit, as you're sitting in front of them doing fuck all.
Busy with all the stuff that I'm working on, so I didn't have time to do it. And
like I said, too busy going behind the scenes trying to fucking email and DM people to hop on his show so he can use their clout, so he can get a few extra views. That's it.
Then basically, in the course of the last month, I thought hard about this. I'm like, you know, my wife's PC is from 2017. It's really outdated too. You know, we're about to hit into 2025, and I'm going to start using an 8-year-old PC instead of a 10-year-old PC. So I'm strongly considering getting a new streaming and capturing PC.
You already have one! And you're already setting it up halfway. It's already halfway set up. The last fucking stream we did, you were talking about how you had to migrate some things over to the new PC. You're already halfway there. Just set the shit up and stream from there. It's not that hard. Dude, I got a laptop that I stream and I game from.
Have to be top of the line, right? Probably I could get put together one maybe for under $1,000, I would hope. The thing is, to be frank with everyone, I had a really good August. And this September, it's dramatically slowed down because I've been basically doing everything.
And then, like, for streaming this shit, just, dude, use the mini PC. Because before I started gaming, before this MacBook conked out, this Mac Mini conked out, this Mac Mini was fine for streaming. I was streaming fine. The video was a little laggy, but it was okay. So again, there's no excuse for you to do this shit. But he has to be like the top dog's dual PC setup. He's not, like, again, that I'm sorry, even with the top dogs, I don't understand the concept. If you have a PC that does all that, I'm sorry, like, I supported a media company that had to do all of this shit. And they do it from one computer. They all do it from one computer. They do it from a Mac. They do it from a fucking a fucking Dell, bro. That's why, like, when I hear him talk this shit, it's like, it's bullshit. Because I've seen people do more with less. In situations that, with greater risk. And he's sitting there, he has all these resources, he's not fucking utilizing them, and then he's telling people to give him more money so he could go ahead and buy more resources to not utilize them. This is why you're in the position you're in, Phil. Right now, you could just be fucking I keep saying this shit. You make the content. Make the fucking content. And you're good. Instead of fucking stalling all day.
For myself, interviews, content, but the guys from Kino Casino have been gone for a month, and so that big surge of a new popularity that I got definitely calmed down in September. And listen, for any of you who are still here, thank you. I know that there was a lot of people who came over from there who are still watching me, and I really appreciate those of you who hang out and chill with me and support me.
Yeah, these will like to call acrobats, okay? These are acrobats. Shout out to all the acrobats. You, Phil, you're yourself, you are an acrobat, okay? All right? So if any Kino Casino dudes, I still want to support this dude, you an acrobat. I mean, Phil's an acrobat, so, birds of a feather flock together. And for those who don't know what I mean by acrobat, what's the program you use to save PDF files? Adobe Acrobat. There you go.
Every day. But until they come back, the hype has kind of died down and been lost. So I would love right now to be like, yes, I'm going to dump $1,000 and buy myself a brand new streaming PC and, probably not a good idea. Probably better to be conservative is what I have, right? To hold off and see how things go over the next few months. I'm heading into the busiest
Well, Jay Wusso, that's a Kick thing. That's not that wasn't them. That's Kick. But I will say, okay, so I will say this. So Jay Wusso 99 says, interesting how all the Kino Casino VODs go away after 30 days. I mean, I could lean that more towards Kick. That's like a Kick feature. But I will lean into, I think it's kind of weird how they decided to take a month-long vacation and allow those videos to be removed and then come back. I think that's a little sus.
That'll happen this year. It also doesn't mean that I'm going to be getting any kind of, other crossover events or anything going on. You never know. I mean, I've got people lined up for interviews that are interested. Doesn't mean they're going to happen, right? I'm planning on doing feature content with crossover events. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. So,
and I want people to do this. Okay, so I want people to understand this. Here's the thing that I'm kind of getting like a little, it's not like I'm upset or anything, but it's a little annoying. Look, I understand Phil's a piece of shit scumbag, right? And he's out there trying to work with people. I would say, and he wants to work with people, and I know he's a scumbag and you want to go ahead and let the person know, but if a person decides on their own volition to work with Phil and to collab with Phil, just let him do it. Just let him do it. Just don't bother them. Don't give Phil the ammo of saying, look, you see they're crazy. Don't do that. Because even with Kino Casino, I had no problem with Kino Casino working with Phil. I had no problem with Kino Casino trying to collab with Phil. The issue started when they started ball washing Phil and then try to attack the detractors. That's where like they started, going after the detractors, just like the pastor, just like Aaron, just like Emerus, and they've got they got bit. And then on top of that, you find out they got skeletons of their own. That's a bigger issue. But I mean, that's a different issue. But for like other creators, like bro, like if people don't get upset because people aren't automatically telling Phil to go fuck himself. Let him. He needs to go. He needs to talk to people. He needs to interact with people. Because number one, he will get the reality check of like, yo, this shit that he's been spewing to his dents ain't gonna work with other people. You know? I mean, Fort Worth Race, to your point, he says, to their defense, the only way to appeal the field is to shit on the tractors, even though they watch the tractor content. I do see that. I mean, I kind of see that in a way, but at the same time, I'm seeing other people, you know, just reach out to him just for the fact, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't see like, let me see, like Viscount going like, oh man, you know, your detractors are crazy, da, 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 like shit like that. Like, for me, it was just bull washing, you know what I'm saying? So if you find out somebody's working with Phil and they're not going all detractor crazy and shit, just let them. Just let them. So that way they can find out for themselves. And then after that, they'll have their own little network of people who've worked with Phil and have horror stories. Let them.
Then be like, oh yeah, I just plan for the best and overspend. I don't want to spend money yet. So I'm holding off on doing anything with the PC. Obviously, USB ports malfunctioning is a pretty bad sign. I don't know what that means and why they just magically turned off, turned on again. Hopefully it's not a regular thing. But let's see what happens. But I really want to get a new PC, and I'm hoping maybe by the end of the year. You know what? Black Friday deals. I didn't even think about this. Black Friday deals, right? Additionally, there's some really good deals for stuff around Black Friday. Maybe I can get a PC that normally would be like $1,500 for like $1,000, and then it would be like really future-proof for my streaming purposes. I'm not sure. You know, we'll have to see. Okay. Anyway. Sorry for the technical difficulty starting the show today, alright? So, I have a few topics I want to talk about. The first topic that I want to get to is I just kind of want to bookend my adventures with Astrobot because I beat the game yesterday. Am I censored? It's hard to tell if I'm censored or not. The camera got thrown off. It looks like I'm
デト
slightly
ラ
too
クタ
far
ー
to
ズ
the left,
ドノ
doesn't
ッ
it?
トニードトゥーメトルドットロジカルピープルいる
And the thing is, I don't think I can
オール
fix
モ
that.
ストオ
Maybe I
ールウェ
could.
イズカムトゥザセームコンクラッションズウィードゥドットトロメオイズアグッドエグザンプル
Logan K, thank you for the $5 super chat, hun. Yeah, like I said, just let it happen. You saw what happened with June, where he almost had that same mentality towards detractors like Phil does and shit like that. But what happened? He interacted with Phil. He asked Phil questions. And, you know, the responses he got led him to that conclusion. This dude's a fucking scumbag. So just let it happen. Why is this? Oh, man, I'm fucking up. Hold on, let me put this right there. All right, let me lock this. Let's continue. Sorry.
Alright, hold on 1 second. I want to fix this before it bothers me. Yo.
Oh, my God, bro.
That shit. That's what Okay. I think I'm censored now. Yes, that's better. I bet. It's a thing that will bother me all day if I'm not censored. Okay. So, I want to talk about Astrobot. We finished Astrobot yesterday, and it was a great playthrough. I think it ended up being around roughly 18-hour playthrough, because some of the parts were much longer than an hour, because I just kept going some days. Here's my overall thoughts on Astrobot, okay? Number one, great graphics for PS5. I played it at a smooth 60 frames per second. I actually had it up to 120 hertz, but I don't know if it actually runs at 120 hertz on PS5. So at the very least, I had it at 60, but it was smooth the whole way through. It wasn't like the graphics ever chopped up or anything like that. Really great visuals, awesome soundtrack, just like the original game that was the pack-in game.
What's up, Bames? How we doing,
PS5,
baby?
This has a really great grooving soundtrack. Really enjoyed all the Easter egg references to all the Sony franchises. You know, having those cool stages of God of War, Uncharted, Horizon, and having all these characters hidden throughout the game. There's a spooky stage that's horror-themed, and then you find the Resident Evil characters. That's really neat, okay? I liked the challenge level because overall, there was some challenge to it, but it wasn't overly difficult. The exception being that there was optional challenge stages to do, and the optional challenge stages could throw you for a loop because some of them don't have checkpoints. It's essentially just like a big gauntlet run of crazy platforming challenge, and if you die, you start from the beginning, and you gotta do the whole thing in one go. And I've played things like this recently, you know, Super Mario 3
What's up, Miss Drag? How we doing, baby?
Obviously has challenge levels like that. I get frustrated at them, because I'm a modern gamer, or I really am. I'm an old school gamer too, but I'm a modern gamer. And
No, you're not a gamer, period. Okay? You're a poser. That's what you are, Phil. You're not a gamer. All right? You're not a modern gamer. You're not a retro gamer. You're a poser. A poser.
I value my time pretty heavily.
Down with
I
the
get
autism.
pulled in
That's
a million
Cat.
different directions to do a million different kinds of
But
content.
that's Cat. You don't see Cat?
When I'm playing a game and they put no checkpoints into an area, it pisses me off. I'm like, no, I already beat this part of the challenge.
Let's
I don't
bring it
wanna
back.
have to
Let's bring it back.
repeat
Look,
this
look.
400,
That's
500
Cat. That's
times.
Cat.
It's because there's one hard part at the end that I'm barely getting
That's Cat
to
right
try.
there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to be able to do the stuff that I want to be challenged at. I don't want to have to redo the same portions.
I mean, it's not
But sadly,
her,
that's how
actually
this game
her, but
has
it's
its challenge
her.
stages.
You know what I'm saying?
Truth of the matter is, nothing in the game is overly difficult besides maybe two
What's
stages
up, what's
in the
up? How
whole
you
game
doing,
are actually
baby?
tough. The challenge therein lies in
You guys know. You guys
all the hidden
know.
astrobots and all the
You
hidden puzzle
guys,
pieces
you
and
guys
rewards
know.
to unlock special worlds. Much like in Mario, you can turbo through a modern Mario game, no problem.
You
But
guys
then-
know that there's only one woman that shows up on these overlays, and it's Cat. If it's not Cat, if it's not Cat, it's gonna be my two little honeys over here. Where's my honeys at? Let's see where the honeys at. Here we go. If it's not Cat, you know, it's gonna be my two little honeys over here. If it's not them, it's always gonna be Cat. All right, it's always gonna be Cat. And I gotta move over some more overlays, man. Is this the one I had? Fuck it, I'll put this one on. All right, let's continue. Sorry, I got distracted.
you want to find all the secrets, that's where the challenge lies for those who actually want to make the game harder. So
Wait, is that even the
I really
right-
like
no,
the
fuck
Astrobot. Overall, the fact that it has all these Sony Easter eggs makes it better for those who've played all these Sony games over the years. I've played quite a lot of them, so for me, it was really neat to see PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5 characters. You know, PlayStation 1 era is really the
I'm
era
checking
where I didn't
ice.
get some of them.
I'm
Yeah,
checking
but I don't know
ice.
what all these old games are, but it's really neat. It's well done, and I'm gonna be honest. After having played around 18 hours,
I'm looking it up.
I actually think it's better than Super Mario Wonder. I feel like there's more to it. Only because I'll say this, because it's a modern game. Super Mario Wonder is a fine game, but it feels like it's outdated already at the time you play it because it's on Switch. Sorry, Nintendo, but it's just true. Like everything on Nintendo consoles is already
Ice, I need
outdated
a
by the time you
name.
played it.
I need a
Because
name.
Sony, Nintendo consoles just don't try to compete. You know what I'm saying? They really don't. They should be. They should be trying to compete and trying to, be better than their competitors. But they're not. They don't give that effort. They essentially just pump out a game that's first-party game, and sometimes it looks good and sometimes it doesn't, right? And in this case, I don't feel like
Oh, I have
like
the
Super
goal.
Mario Wonder
Hold
looks
on.
like a modern game is out. The graphics and everything. In this case, you're playing a game, great frame rate, awesome graphics, everything looking good, right? By the way, guys, is my camera in 60 frames or not? Now it looks like it's 30 frames. Like, what is going on today?
Pricing.
My camera looks like it's only 30 frames. Are you guys seeing 60 frames? 'Cause I'm not. I'm only seeing 30 frames, and I don't know why. It should be 60 frames. I don't know what's going on today. I have all kinds of technical issues.
All right, I got.
Yeah, it totally looks 30 frames.
I have
to
the
me.
goal.
It
You
should be 60.
you gave me a good idea. Hold on. Look at that,
I
look
haven't
good.
set the highest.
I'm
FPS.
sorry, Yamcha. I have to give the people what they want.
Oh, now it's 60. All right, boy, my side. I'm having so many technical issues today. It didn't look 60, and now it does. It was a preview. Wow. See what I mean about this PC? Like,
So wait, so like you waved your hand and automatically you knew it was not 60 frames per second. Like, dude, this dude is such a fucking joker, bro. I can't. Hold on, guys. Let me see if the volume's correct. Yep. No, volume's not correct. Let me correct the volume.
all right, forget about that. Anyway, Astrobot, really great platformer, probably the best platformer I've played in like 5 years. Yes, I think it's better than Super Mario Wonder. Is it worth full price if you like a platformer? You know, I nearly have platinumed the game. The only thing I would have to do to platinum is go back into a few quick trophies. Like, for example, in the casino world, if you mess around with some of the slot machines, you'll hit jackpot, and if you hit jackpot on all of them, you get a trophy. And if you get all the trophies, you get the platinum. You see what I mean? It's not like
It's funny, like that's the one trophy he remembers. That's the example you want to go with? The casino, slot machine, really?
there's significance to it. It's just some busy work to get the platinum, and I easily could get it, but I'm probably not going to go back and mess around and do it, but I could, so if you want a game that's around 18 hours long, it's a fine platforming game with a bunch of awesome Sony references, some cool challenge. If you're looking to complete the game 100%, go for it. If you're looking for something revolutionary to blow you away,
He
or
misses
whatever,
all his
they're not going to
boyfriends.
get it. And
That's
some people
it.
have asked me, well, how well used was the DualSense controller? I mean, I'll be honest, the first hour, when you start playing it again, you're like, oh, this is so neat. It's like a tech demo for the DualSense controller. And then after that hour, you forget all about the DualSense controller. It's just not a big deal. It never was. DualSense never added to the gameplay experience for me on PS5. Not a single game have I been playing and been like, wow, this is so much better because I have a DualSense that vibrates differently and I can blow into it and it interacts with me. I just don't care, you know?
Because you're not a fucking gamer. You're not a gamer. And then on top of that, it shows how much of a non-gaming content creator you are. So the thing is that the DualSense has these capabilities, and you couldn't even make this stream fun by utilizing them capabilities for your audience. Because you're a fucking poser.
You depress them a little.
He makes up that he can
really
tell the frame rate resolution like
it's
this.
just like every other gimmick, like motion controls, like VR and like everything else.
Exactly,
you forget
Razio.
about it after a few minutes, and it's not a big deal. So even though this game probably is the biggest showcase of the DualSense, it's not a big deal, and I never really cared about it. If it had zero DualSense features, I probably would like the game just as much. Just being honest, okay?
This is why I don't watch the gameplay streams no more, because it's just bro, like it's not content. It's just watching him just fucking just like just fucking fumble through the game. For that, I could just go ahead and pull up, MK Ice and Fire or Pro Sapphire Gaming and just watch the fucking game from there.
Okay. But I still recommend it. I hope you'll enjoy it. Let's do some quick shout-outs before we begin with our next topic. So, firstly, a $5 tip, and I'm going to be honest, this person tipped $5 overnight, and the things that they're saying, I can't confirm or deny. You have to understand something. If you tip me, and you preface that tip with a paragraph of information,
okay,
and you act like it's a fact, and I can't confirm that fact, then I can't read it on my stream. Like, literally, this person did like an accusatory
okay, Ice, they cooking. They cooking.
Like, I'm not going to read that.
If I do, now people will say, oh, did you hear what Phil said on a stream? I don't even know what you're saying is true. So I can't even say anything about Yoda. I mean, like, you gotta understand that. I appreciate concern about shit, but I'm not going to be publicly making statements that are going to get me in trouble when I don't even know what you're talking about. All right, so thanks for the $5 tip overnight. I appreciate it, but you have to understand the perspective I'm coming from as a content creator, all right? All right? But I think they were well-intentioned. This is not a person who's, like, being harmful or anything, but I hope they understand where I'm coming from, okay? But thanks for the first tip of the day. By the way, as you guys can see, the King streak continues. That's correct. We're up to 5 now. 5 straight streams where we have hit the King's Coffers goal. Let's keep that momentum rolling, everyone. Let's keep it going. Please support the stream today. Remember that super chats, super stickers, and tips all count for the King's Coffers goal. And this goal will carry over to the stream over on DSP Reacts. It's not just only on the podcast. Okay, so please, if you can, please support the stream this morning. Everything appreciated. Up next, we've got someone tipping me $1 and basically being stupid, saying, I'm impressed that you never blamed Astro for anything, never changed Phil. What he's talking about is that Astrobot does have some issues with its physics. It does. It's not perfect. I don't think I've played a perfect platformer yet, but in those hard challenge stages, you will be doing exactly the same thing and the game will react differently. For example, there was one point where you're on this breaking floor. Sometimes when I landed on the breaking floor, it would act properly, and I would just walk over it and get to the next part. And then there was this one time I touched the breaking floor and it instantly broke and I died. It acted completely different.
Okay, so I mean, it's a breaking floor, so you know it's supposed to break. You're not supposed to walk on it.
Differently. During the same exact segment for no good reason.
But you just admitted that it was a breaking floor. So you knew it was a breaking floor. You just walked on it and then just thought, okay, I could keep walking on it. Even though in your mind, you still understand that this is a breaking floor.
And that happened many times during the most difficult challenge stages. And the thing is, if the game's not that hard in a certain segment, you're never going to notice that. But once you actually get to the parts of the game that are ultra difficult, these ultra challenge stages that are optional, the cracks start to show that the game's not flawless. The thing is, there's so few of those challenging stages that it doesn't really matter. Overall, the game is still a great experience no matter what. But the game should be called out and criticized. And for example, last night I did the hardest stage in the game, and some of the reason it's hard is because the game's not consistent. It actually will react differently when you're doing exactly the same thing. For example, there's a part where there's these gloop guys who spit missiles at you, okay? Well, you could do this stage exactly the same 2 times. One time the gloop guy will not shoot at you, and one time he will, and he'll snipe you perfectly from afar, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's too bad. Start over. But I don't understand. I did the exact stage exactly the same from the beginning. Too bad. We don't care.
Because you're not supposed to be doing the same thing. You're not supposed to barrel through it. You're supposed to use your brain and actually overcome the challenge, you fucking moron. So let's repeat it again. So you're doing the exact same thing when you're not supposed to be doing the exact same fucking thing because the game is challenging you. Okay? So you do the exact same thing. It works in one instance, but it doesn't work in another. The fuck is your problem, bro? The game got harder. Stick to your visual fucking novels.
You from afar, there was no way to dodge it. You're just dead, start the stage over. The thing is, when you die on a challenge stage, the stage doesn't reset. That's the thing. Like, in some games, when you die, the entire
What's
stage
up, Mr.
reloads and
Crabin?
starts from scratch. In Astrobot, the stage keeps running. So let's say that those gloop monsters were being timed with how they shoot. Well, the first time you get to them, they shoot one way, but since you've died and restarted, now they're spaced to differently timing, so now they could have an unfair timing. You see? So if it really wanted
There's
to...
no such thing as an unfair timing. I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I used to tell my son, my childlike son, when he was in single digits playing Super Mario Maker 2. Okay? Again, when you play the game, they don't make it so you can't beat the game. Okay? I mean, not Super Mario Maker 2. Super Mario 3D World. That was the one. Super Mario 3D World. I told them they don't make these games for you not to beat them. They make it so that you can beat them. You just have to find the way to beat them. Just be patient. Look at your surroundings. Use your timing. And he got it. And he was a child. A child, DSP. And because I taught him that, he's never complained about a video game ever again. Never. Never complained about how hard a level was. Never complained. None of that shit. That's why he laughed uncontrollably when you rage quit Kirby and the Forgotten Land. My son was a child at the time. Now he's a preteen going into a teenager. Was laughing at you because you quit Kirby Souls.
be fair, it should have reset the entire stage from scratch every time that you started playing it, and it doesn't do that. It just kind of, your enemies stay alive, and then the timing's on. So, that's what happens.
I'm still waiting for you to get Quidditch World
I don't know what
Cup.
else to say.
Got it
I can
today.
criticize the game if I want, and it's fair for me to do so. This because maybe no one else does because they don't care to, or maybe they're just not smart enough to see that. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
I mean, my thing is, how can you be smart enough? Like, you have to be smart enough to be stupid enough to not pass a stage. So to be retarded enough to be unable to pass a stage, you have to have a level of intelligence to do so. I don't get that.
Hey, but I'm gonna be honest about games, all right? And yes, the challenge stages frustrated me. That's about the only thing that frustrated me in the whole game, because all the other stages have checkpoints, right? And they're kind of really genius with the way that they wedge in the Sony franchises and stuff. The challenge therein in those stages lies in finding all the secrets. But yeah, sorry, I will call out things, you know, and they're annoying. And those challenge stages are annoying because there's no checkpoints, which doesn't really value the gamer's time, and because it's not consistent. You could do exactly the same thing twice and get two different outcomes, and that's just crazy. Like,
No, that's not crazy. That's the point, because if you play the fucking game. Okay, I understand your mind runs on a linear path, but there's different ways to play these games. There's different ways to beat these games. Okay? It is not just a point-and-click adventure, Phil. Get over it. Okay? Pick up the game and play the controller at a professional level, like you said you could.
want to have things be the same so that way you can perfect them and get better. And in a lot of ways, beating those challenge stages is just dumb luck. So there you go. Okay, continuing on. I received a $5 tip, and yes, to the anonymous tipper, this is the correct account to tip to. So here's what's been going on, and people may not realize this. Over the years, alright, many different people have tipped me in many different ways. You know, I used to stream on Twitch, and I had a certain link that tipped me when I was on Twitch. And then I went to YouTube, and I had a certain link. And then there were some times that things were going wrong with tips and stuff like that, where people were hitting me with tons of crazy chargebacks and stuff. So I started using a different tips account. So over the years, different tips links have been used, okay?
Oh, so you have different PayPal accounts. Thank you for letting us know, Phil.
There's been a little bit of confusion this year. There's a few people, particularly, that have been tipping me on an old, outdated tips link, and I still get it, but I don't get notified the same way, okay? So what happened was last night, I was on the WWE Champion stream, and someone had tipped me to do a mega poll. So I did it, and then we're at the very end of the stream, and I said, what's this? And I looked, someone else had also tipped me. And I was like, oh, now I feel bad, because this person might have actually tipped first. Maybe they should have gotten credit, you know, for the mega poll. And that didn't happen because I didn't even notice it till the very end. So if you tip me via any of these links that you've seen in my videos or streams, I'm likely going to get it. It's just I'm not going to get notified in the same method, so I might not notice right away. Right now, the tips link you see in the description of the stream, the tips link you get when you type the tip command into my chat, or any of my modern videos from like the last year, that's the correct link to use for tipping, where I'll see it right away and I'll be able to shout you out, okay? So I apologize to this person last night. It tried to tip, and it did go through, but I didn't see it, as it went through this other link. The thing is, I still do keep other things open. Like, I have multiple screens open to try to catch if someone does happen to tip in one way or another way. You know what I mean? Like, I have it all here.
It's in long. It's
but
his
I'm
long
not always
time
on top
whales.
of it when it comes to the
Hold
other
on.
methods. So thank you so much for your support last night. I'm sorry
It
I did
says
not.
it's his long time whales using really old alt accounts that are pre-set up using old donation link. This is how you know they're whales and dolphin alts. Ooh.
Shut it out immediately. And yes, that is the new or the modern tips link that you just used. Okay.
Give me some water. I'm gonna get some
So-
water, guys.
Good stuff. FYI, we now have a top tipper that is $5. We do not have any super chats today yet. So, please keep the king streak going. Let's keep it going. Hey, the king streak keeps going. That's what I mean. Like, then I could probably afford to get the new streaming PC and feel, it's not a big deal. It's not a big risk to drop that amount of money. So, please keep the support alive and going. Let's keep the streak alive. If you're here today and you're enjoying the podcast, please give the stream a like. We're at 42 likes. Let's get that up to 100. But let's start with 50. Let's get 8 more likes right now on the stream. Get it to a nice round 50. Also, there's no memberships here today. So, if you want to do a super chat, a super sticker, or a membership or gifted membership, that would be great to get the momentum going on the YouTube side of things. Thank you. Okay, I have a couple of quick updates. All right, update number 1 is involving Review Tech USA. Okay, so as you know, yesterday, I had a segment where I responded to Rich because he tweeted to all of the public of Twitter. He didn't contact me and talk direct to me. He did this public tweet.
Just
up
like
to
you
Twitter.
do with every fucking thing you do on Twitter.
That was incredibly confusing. That made absolutely no sense. He
It
basically-
made sense. It made sense because he fucking put a picture of Diddy on it, and you're the diddler because you're an acrobat who harbors pedophiles in his community. It's funny. It was funny, and you took the bait. You took the bait the same way that cat takes a fucking glizzy in her goddamn mouth.
He said, I want to come on your show this week. And he tweeted out this Batman and P. Diddy diddler meme, and it made no sense. So I responded to it yesterday, and I'm like, I don't know what this is supposed to mean. Like, is this in regards to us or whatever? It's just random. Why would you put that in the post, right? And quite honestly, right? I didn't know if I wanted him on the show because, number 1, I don't know if he's going to be genuine or if he's going to be on the show and then immediately snake me after the show as he tends to do. That's the kind
Just like you do with every other fucking person, you pussy ass. You can't even fucking sit there and talk to people. You can't even tell people what you really want to tell them. You wait until your decompression stream to do so, like a fucking coward.
of person he is. Number 2, I don't have time for him to be on the show this week regardless. I don't have an open schedule to have a guest.
And that's no hair off his ass. I don't even like the guy, but I'm guaranteeing you, as terminally online as he is, I'm pretty sure he's not bent out of shape because you don't have time for him. I mean, the man can't even bend. So we're good.
On the show this week. And number 3, if we really wanted to talk about the specifics of it, he needed to contact me behind the scenes via DM professionally. I have an open DM with the guy right now on Twitter. Like, literally, you could just type in the DM and we can talk about it. Okay? So that's what I said publicly yesterday. Said, if you really are serious about it, DM me. Now, in the meantime, in the last 24 hours, multiple people have come out and contacted me and said, do not have Review Tech on your show. Okay, I wonder why they would say that. They're basically saying that...
Ice, I told you, stop. I know that cat is getting red guarded, okay? All right, and I keep telling you, I'm tired of these goddamn red guards in my goddamn country. All right, I can't even go. All right, I can't even go to Winterhold. All right, I can't even go to Winterhold without being harassed for a few fucking coins. All right, I'm tired of it. All right, I told you guys how I felt about these high elves out here sneaking shit in for their white gold concordant. All right, they're funding the skooma pipeline directly from elsewhere. All right, they're doing these psyops where they got this fucking Argonian going around saying that he's the Dragonborn, that he's supposed to save us Nords and shit. All right, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of living in this Talos forsaken country. Right? Got these people coming treating us like goddamn mud crabs and shit. Alright? Importing these fucking red guards year after year, telling me that these are future doctors and shit. I'm sorry, I don't want to be operated on by a guy with a curved scalpel. Okay? And I'm done.
What they're getting is basically this guy is in a downward spiral at this. That ever since he had the falling out with his editor earlier in the year, right? And then his channel is falling apart. He's barely streaming. When he does stream, he's barely conscious. It's a lot of people to just make fun of him constantly. And that's really where he's getting his income from, is people A-logging him on stream. And basically the vibe that they're getting is that the reason he wants to be on the show now is because after the documentary came out about him in August, he was hoping that it would blow over, but guess what? It never blew. Like,
that's
people
it.
are just
You know what? We're going to make Skyrim Fox Radio. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make Skyrim Fox Radio. I'm telling you.
guy constantly. He was hoping things would like kind of go back to normal, and they haven't. So now he's thinking by coming on my show now, almost 2 months after the fact, that this would help it be like a redemption arc for him. This would give him some kind of attention and positive boost that he's really looking for. And because at this point, he looks terrible, okay?
And how is it, like, my man, he looks terrible. He's always looked terrible. He's never looked good. The man's never looked, he's in a perpetual state of terrible. And nobody's going to think that he's redeeming himself by going on to your fucking show for someone who's equally as terrible and who just wants him on specifically for the clout, specifically for the engagement, specifically for the metrics.
That's what some people told me. I can't confirm that. I'm just telling you what some people have told me. Now, apparently...
Now we got another dude. First we got a lot of people. Then we got a couple people. Now we got another cousin, some people. These people are ruining the peoples are out here fucking with Phil's head.
Last night, he went on stream, and he responded to my response on the podcast yesterday. All right? I'm not going to watch that, but I'm going to tell you what people summarized. Basically, they said, that he's saying...
Philip Paul Burnell. Philly, a.k.a. Ferrari, P50. Ptolomeo literally just came at you for the exact same fucking thing. Stop putting words in people's mouths. It would be better if you just pulled up the shit like you did with Ethan Ralph and watch it. But right now you're doing what Ptolomeo, like you literally retain no fucking information from the people you interact with. The man sat there and spoke to you like a child while you sat there with that shit-eating grin, telling you that wasn't okay for you to do. And someone in your position should know better than to do that. Have you learned nothing? Absolutely nothing.
Number one, the meme he posted has nothing to do with either of us. He just thought it was funny. So why he would have posted that, I have no clue. Makes no sense, okay? Number two, he totally understands if he can't be on the show this week, that's fine. We could we can have him on later, okay? And it was something else too. But basically, like, he's talking to his audience, answering me. Hey, Rich. Hi, my name is Phil. I don't know if you know about me or met me before. Phil Burnell. You have to talk to me. Your audience doesn't run the Level 1 podcast.
Your audience, so the fuck what? Your Level 1 podcast is not a real podcast. This is just a social media account. This is nothing. You have nothing. You have no stature, no money, no status, no brand, nothing. So why the fuck does he have to bend over backwards for you? Why does he have to have some fucking sort of decorum when it comes to you? Dude, fuck you. You're nobody. You a loser who can't even maintain his fucking house. You had to fucking marry a fucking retarded bitch just so you could be in a different tax bracket. You had to groom a girl because you don't know how to fucking load clothes in a washing machine. Who the fuck are you to deserve that level of respect? You harbor pedophiles in your chat, in your community. How is it that you think that you deserve any modicum of respect? Any?
You have to talk to me like
you don't gotta talk to nobody. This is social media age. Emphasis on social, you fucking moron.
Man, you have to DM me on Twitter.
No, you don't have to DM you shit. If that's the case, if you really want to have that private conversation, get on a fucking phone call. Get him on a fucking phone call if that's the case.
Talk about it behind the scenes and figure this out.
Figure what out?
On or not.
Figure what out? Are you coming on? Yes, no, dumb, easy, done.
We still have to talk. You talking to your audience will not create a situation where you appear on my show. Do you understand?
They don't want to. He's not trying to do that. I understand you're trying to spin a narrative here, but he doesn't give a fuck about that. I'm not even watching Rich's shit, and I can guarantee you, he's not giving a fuck about that. You know what he's you know what he's doing? He's doing the exact same thing you do to Craig, you do to Keem, you do to you done to Rich. Fucking stir up shit so they can have your name in their mouths. So since now you want to have this redemption arc, you want to reach out to him, he's gonna milk you for all you're worth. All you're worth. All right? Them tipples about to get twisted, buddy.
Annette, you have to do it yourself. You have to reach out to me and we have to speak. How does this guy not understand this? He does a public tweet and he talks about it on a show. You have a line of contact with me. You know this, right? You did respond to me in the DM already.
And it's funny, he's saying all this shit and he's about to just throw that shit out. And I can't wait for the next segment.
Pictures that made no sense. Memeable picture. Could you just respond like a human, like for 5 seconds? You just type no and say something intelligible? I'm not trying to rag on you, but dude, you're being very difficult. Like, people used to say I was difficult because I would demand people talk to me in emails. That's because I was fucking with people. Now, I'm modernized. You can reach me via modern means. Why are you not taking the modern means? Why are you doing this? If you're interested, contact me. Okay? And that's all I have to say about that. I'm not going to play this back and forth nonsense.
You're literally doing it now, because now all he's going to do is when he goes ahead and review, watches this, now he has more content for his channel. This is why I say all you drama fucks are fucking pathetic and fucking boring and fucking worthless. And legitimately, I'll take your words. I'll take the words out of your mouth, Phil. If Thanos came and snapped all of your accounts, nothing would be lost. Because again, all this shit is just a relay of information. So Phil said something, now Rich is going to say something, now Phil's going to say something, now Rich is going to say, they're not going to say anything entertaining. They're not going to say anything that's going to make me go, oh, shit. So what the fuck is this?
It's like tag on the internet. Oh, I talk about you on my podcast. You talk about me on your show. Wait, no, just contact me.
But you're
Stop
doing
being
it.
dumb
You're
about
doing it.
all right?
You're doing it now. You're doing it now, you moron.
Okay. Shout out to Andy. Andy just gifted 5 memberships to the community.
Oh, I like that.
Congratulations to everyone who just got one.
I like that hail. Hold on
stream, and he responded to my response on the podcast yesterday. All right? I'm not going to watch that, but I'm going to tell you what people summarized. Basically, they said that he's saying, number 1, the meme he posted has nothing to do with either of us. He just thought it was funny.
Fuck.
Whether you're coming on or not, we still have to talk. Me. You know this, right? You did respond to me in the DM already with pictures that made no sense. Memeable picture. Could you just respond like a human, like for 5 seconds?
Come on, do it.
Just
Do
type
it.
and say something intelligible? I'm not trying to rag on you, but dude, you're being very difficult.
Do it.
Like, people used to say I was difficult because I would demand people talk to me in emails. That's because I was fucking with people.
Oh,
now,
okay.
I'm modernized. You can.
Okay, so you were fucking with people. So when you had people that really wanted to work with you and really wanted to, again, so thank you for letting me know that you fumbled your own bag. So when people were really trying to reach out to you and work with you, you just wanted to fuck with them. You were fucking with them. So there's multiple times that people were reaching out to you and being earnest with you, you were fucking with them. Thank you, Coraz EQ. Thank you. So when you were dealing with Craig via email, you were fucking with him. So you were upset with, let's take this back. Let's take this back, Phil. So you were upset with this man for almost a fucking year. No, not upset. You decided to fucking rake this man over the coals for a fucking year because you were fucking with him?
Reach me via modern means. Why are...
Oh, fuck me in the fucking ass.
you're not taking the modern means, why are you doing it? If you're interested, contact me. Okay? And that's all I have to say about that. I'm not going to play this back and forth nonsense where it's like tag on the internet. Oh, I talk about you on my podcast. You talk about me on your show. Wait, no, just contact me. Stop being dumb about it. All right? Okay. Shout out to Andy. Andy just gifted 5 memberships to the community.
He did it. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. What happened was I had a bottle of water and it had spilled. It had spilled on my desk, and it like basically all the water like literally ran towards the corner of my desk where I have a outlet and where I have my surge protector. And I was just panicking because I was trying to catch all the water before I hit the outlet. Before I hit the surge protector. And like one drop of water. One drop of water literally was like at the edge of one of the open outlets, man. Oh my god, I was like literally screaming just now. Oh. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. Just give me 1 minute. I'm just wiping this down. Let me let this continue. Sorry.
Congratulations to everyone who just got one. Appreciate that, Andy. Thank you for supporting the channel. By the way, we got the 50 likes that I asked for. Now let's get that to 100 likes. We've got over 300 viewers and climbing. Let's get to 100 likes.
It's never enough!
On the stream today, guys. Thank you so much. Please like the stream. Engagement is key. It helps a ton. It's already helped this channel a lot. Let's keep that rolling, okay? Cool. Oh, Eva, one other topic that I want to talk about. All right, and then we're going to move on to my merchandise store. I'm going to officially launch it, and you guys are going to get to check it out. We're going to look at it together here.
Man.
The other topic I want to talk about today is, so there's been this camping trip that Boogie, Wings, and Keemstar, and of course other crew members, I believe, have been out doing that over this course of this weekend. This is their big, like, end of summer event that they were doing
oh my God, look at that
for the show. And the thing is, I didn't know about it. The only reason I actually knew about it was because, basically, I've been trying to get Wings and Boogie, possibly as an interview guest here on the Level 1 podcast, and Wings had very weirdly responded, you know, that he would be on my show when things calmed down. And I was like, calmed down? Like, calmed down from what? I don't even know what that means. Like, calming.
Hey, don't you say the same shit? Don't you say, hey, we gotta wait, I got shit to do. The dude is busy. He actually has content to make, well, quote unquote, content to make, unlike you. Didn't you just literally talk about how, you know, Rich can't be on the show because you have things going on?
Down in what way? You know, what are we
He's busy.
waiting for? I don't get it. And then I found out they're going on this big camping trip. I was like, oh, I didn't even know that they were going on the camping trip.
It doesn't fucking matter. It's none of your fucking concern. Wait till things calm down, meaning I'm busy. What does that mean? Oh, I didn't even know they was on a camping trip. You would have known if you were on the fucking podcast. Dumbass. The fuck? Like, the world doesn't revolve around you. Let me repeat this again. You're an actual, literal fucking nobody.
So, therefore, I couldn't even, say anything about it. How could we get them on the show when they're not even going to be available, right?
Okay, so then don't say anything about it. You wait until they're available, and then you say something. Oh, no, because, again, everything's fucking performative with you, and you need to do that to drum up drama for your fucking channel.
So, they went on their camping trip this weekend, and basically, now you guys know me.
Right? You guys know that I'm very skeptical of everything, especially stuff involving these guys. I've already publicly said this. This is not me or blowing up a spot or being overly critical. I've already been critical, right? So this is just in vain how I think. When these guys were boxing last year, I said, this is ridiculous. This is not a serious boxing match. This is silly. It's just two guys who shouldn't be in a ring doing this. And I feared for their health. Somehow, they got through it, right?
Because it was an exhibition match. Neither of them had the ability to fuck each other up, stupid. Again, that doesn't concern you. If that was the case, you should have went in there and done the fucking podcast. That way you could have prevented them from fucking beating each other up. They could have went and got fucking buzzed by having this fucking podcast.
Now, here's the thing. These guys fully consented to be on the trip. Therefore, hey, that was up to them to decide if they were going to do it or not. And this is what they wanted to do for content for their own show. Keep in mind, this is their own show. This is not like, they're doing it for someone else. This is their own show. So it was their own choice, their own volition. Alright, I'll make that clear here. It's not like anyone was twisting them or forcing them by gunpoint to do anything. So they went on this camping trip. And all you need to do is follow. Wow, here we go. All you have to do is follow Wings of Redemption's timeline. So here's September 26th, 3 days ago. We're doing a members only stream. Actually, down here, he actually had like some posts of him like traveling to it. And he goes, members only stream about to pop off to start the camping trip. They did a members only stream on YouTube that was showing their camping trip from this campsite, which looks kind of interesting. Like,
Yeah, you see what happens when you work with people and you actually put in fucking effort to your fucking content? You see, it looks nice, right? It looks nice. Doesn't look like that bum-ass setup you got in your fucking office, right?
so they got this fire pit going, they've got a camera, they got all this electronic shit already set up at a campsite, which is kind of wild. Obviously this is not like an outdoor, not furnished campsite, right? Like, they've got all kinds of shit here, eating and a whole crew there and everything. So, it's not like, oh, we're outside, we're really roughing it in the sticks. This is like a furnished campsite, right? It's actually not a bad...
over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
コブラ vs DSP ボクシングマッチ赤デンタルデモリション祈り
Jay Wuso, thank you for the $2 super chat. I can see that shit happening. This, what was it? Is it like October? Let me see. October 25th, the fight of the century. DSP, Cobra, one-on-one, dental demolition. Get your tickets now.
Set up at all. You got nice chairs, a fire pit. They probably got ice cabins and stuff and everything. That looks pretty good. And then, generator ran out of fuel. We're back up. So I guess what they're saying is they were broadcasting on the 27th. So this is day 2 of them doing a camping trip. And they ran out of gas. And since they ran out of gas, they couldn't broadcast. So then they had to get it going again. And now they're broadcasting again. Not to be fair, I have not at all followed this trip. Okay, at all. I'm not watching it. As you guys not tell you, I don't watch LOL Cow Live.
I don't watch them neither. And the only reason I'm even hearing about it right now is because you're talking about it mostly. Even on Discord, when they talk about it in Discord, I'm not paying attention because, again, I don't watch those guys. So right now, I'm getting the information from you.
Interesting. But what does interest me is the next post. Survival trip is going great. 19 hours ago, the emergency department. Wait, what? What happened? Why are they in the emergency room of what appears to be a hospital?
Phil, we already know this. We already know this because it's already on Twitter. The time it's taking for you to fucking build up this fucking segment, we already know.
The emergency ward. Yeah, what's going on? Right? Then you go up further.
And why are you
Just like I gotta make
smiling?
sure kidneys
Why
don't-
are you smiling? Why the fuck are you smiling? Because he had a medical emergency, quote unquote.
Major inflammation and dehydration. Now, Wings already has a history of kidney stone problems. He got diagnosed with this earlier this year, alright? So, that's what I mean. Like, when I hear, oh, he's in a box, right? Or he's gonna go on a camping trip, I think, is this really a good idea? Why, now keep in mind, he chose to do it, alright? This is not, again, no one forced him to do anything. There's no gun point to his head. He decided he wanted to do this, right? But, it's just like, dude, you gotta be careful. You're putting yourself in these situations of, like, extreme duress.
How is camping a situation of extreme duress? And the thing is, it's not extreme duress because these are normal activities that normal human beings do. So he should be moving. He should be moving. He should be getting up and being active. He shouldn't be sedentary, not doing anything.
And then things happen, right? You already have health problems. And now you're going outside. I'm sure this was not we just sat around the fire saying kumbaya. They probably had him doing physical activities and shit, right?
My nigga, swinging an axe is not fucking, it's not that hard. And the way they were swinging it, like, I've chopped wood before, and I'm not even good at it, but, like, the way that they were swinging it, that wasn't a lot of fucking, whatchamacallit, physical effort.
So, there you go. And then, the casket, I don't even know what the hell is this. This is new. This is a new post. The casket came back in, and my gallbladder is swollen and infected, and I'm probably going to need it removed. His gallbladder, so it's not even kidney stones, which was the previous thing that he knew was wrong. His gallbladder needs to be removed. Now, for those that don't know that, that's crazy. When your gallbladder gets removed, you have to change your whole lifestyle. Like, you can't even eat certain things
thank you for subscribing.
because your body can't
Welcome to
process them right anymore. So, if he has to have his gallbladder removed, that's serious shit. Right? Like, that's,
Okay, so the reason why I specifically use this voice, because this is the abuelita voice, and this right now, this is what we call bochinche. So right now, he's just gossiping right now. So, I gotta give him the abuelita voice.
Recovery from surgery, which could take probably weeks to months, depending on the person, and changing of lifestyle completely. Okay? Now, I know this is brand new. I swear to God, I didn't know this was posted. This is only posted 21 minutes ago. I was already on my show here. Alright? You're hitting your boy where it hurts. I guess it's time to get healthy. Fat restricted eating plan. How do I zoom in on this? I can't? How do I... Oh, I have to look at this closer. I can't zoom in on this fucking thing? I guess not. So here you go. Avoid foods with added sugar. Fried foods. Foods that contain partially hydrogenated oils, including stick margarine, some tub margarines, cookies, crackers, and other baked goods. And if you drink alcohol, limit how much that you have. 0 to 1 drink a day for women, or 0 to 2 drinks a day for men. Know how much alcohol is in a drink. In the U.S., 1 drink equals a 12-ounce
Again,
bottle
this is a relay
beer,
of information.
1 5-ounce glass of wine, or one
Not even
1.5
entertainment.
ounce glass of hard
I can't
liquor.
even make this entertaining.
And then read the food labels, right? So, basically what this is saying is he has to eat healthy for the rest of his life. This is not a shocker. This is not, no way, out of left field. Whoa, are you, everyone's been telling this man this for a decade, correct? And I really hope, here's the thing. I wish Jordy the best. I really do. I want him to recover. If he needs this surgery, I feel bad for him. I hope it goes smoothly. I hope he recovers quickly. I hope this is the wake-up call for him. Okay? Really. Because if you couldn't even go on an outdoor adventure where you cut some wood or whatever you're doing, if this caused like gallbladder failure, dude, this is your wake-up call, right? It's time to change your lifestyle. And, you know, you need help. And the thing is, and we talked about this too, and I was rapping to his documentary a couple of years ago, he needs the kind of help where someone's actually going to coach him and stand by him and make sure he follows up with his changes.
They did.
He's made changes in his life before.
They
but
did. He did, and he didn't follow through. Several times.
Stick. He doesn't have a support group.
He did, and he fucking blew him off several times.
That makes them stick. Do you understand?
That's nothing that's going to make you stick unless there's nothing that's going to force a person to change. The person has to make the change themselves. Okay? You can't force a person to do better, as we have seen with you for several fucking years. If he decided not to do it, that's on him.
I feel like he's had enablers who give him the things he should not have, and that's why he gets worse and worse in the situation. He already had surgery. He shouldn't have ever gained the weight back. He shouldn't have had the situation, but he's there because he didn't have the lifestyle changes stick. You know? So that's what I mean. Like, he needs to have people around him who are going to be giving him the right advice and telling him the right things and stopping him from having the things he can't have. There should be no soda whatsoever in his home. Period. No, really. Even if there's other people in his home that drink soda, they should not drink soda either, because if it's in the home, it enables him to get it. You understand? This is something that everyone around him has to make these changes too, or else it's never going to stick. That's the problem, is he's never had that before. So...
Are you doing that with your wife? Because last time I checked, your wife was a little skinny binny. Come on.
It has to be
And that's how Kelly catching strays from the pig roach rhino. She's running 5 miles a day and actually bettering herself. Exactly. This motherfucker don't know what he's talking about.
serious life change.
I dribbled off at my it got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
Cat is crying downstairs. FR.
FR. Drago's even to that super chat hut.
This is bad. These are the situation, and I feel terrible, but I really want him to get better. You know what I mean? You don't want to hear that in another 2 years he's in the hospital again because something else malfunctioned on his body, because he had the chance now to change it, he still didn't, right? So, for those wondering, gee, will Wings of Redemption be on my show soon? I don't think so. Unless he has a miraculous recovery from this, which I'm not really expecting. I don't think he's going to be able to be on the show anytime soon, which sucks, obviously. He was one of the guests I was really looking forward to having. But I don't know how on earth he's going to do it if he's going to have surgery and have to recover and everything. The last thing he should be doing is rushing to be on my podcast. He should be recuperating, correct?
Yes, Wings. I hope you recuperate for a very, very long time.
So, to Wings of Redemption, get well soon. Get better, recover, bro. And dude, you've got to get on track with a lifestyle that's going to fix your life and your health, and you have to have some...
Get on track with the lifestyle.
For the people around you. You want to know why I weigh 195 pounds right now?
Because your wife eats all the food in the kitchen.
Why? Because my wife and I are on the same page, and we want to eat healthy. We want to not be doing awful things.
Dude, you're not on the same page, bro. She ate the pages.
All the time with our bodies, with, fried foods and fats and things. We want to be healthy. So... that's how I lost the weight. We eat healthier food.
No, you didn't lose the weight. You fucking lost the weight because you were starving because your wife is eating all the food. Your wife is consuming most of the calories in that house. Therefore, there are not that many calories for you to consume. Therefore, you're losing weight. But the thing is, you're not actually skinny because you like to still consume liquor. So that's why you still have that little jiggle around your body.
When I was feeling overweight and sick, I quit the treadmill, and it was an enabling app. We have no candy in this home. Zero. We have no soda in this home. What I have is seltzer water that doesn't have sugar in it.
It got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
ファニーフィルシンクス He is Beto L さん Everyone LOL
It's funny because he's sitting there thinking that he's healthy, but he eats fast food. Like, that shit is not healthy. It's not. He eats fast food. And I'm not talking about McDonald's. I'm talking about from these restaurants, these diners. Eating that shit all day. It's not healthy for you.
There's nothing, the things that would make me get overweight or sick, we don't have in the house. So that's how I lost the weight. Not having it, you're not tempted. And the thing is, here's the cool thing about it too. Alright? If you have a better lifestyle, now as a treat, you can have the things you don't like or shouldn't have every once in a while, and then it feels extra special. So for example, every once in a while we'll be like, you know what? Let's get a burger. And we do it, once every few months, right? Seriously? It's
That's a lie.
like, and what, if you do it that way, then guess what? Now you get the pleasure, but you're not feeling bad about it, because since you don't eat it all the time.
Burgers aren't unhealthy. Just the shitty places you get them from are.
You're not unhealthy. You're having the splurge moment, correct? And that's okay. It's okay to have the splurge moment. It shouldn't be. The splurge is the regular thing you do, right? The healthy.
You know what's the splurge moment? Buying food. That's the splurge moment. Buying food. So you're out there buying that food. You're splurging, you fucking moron. Okay? Those little fake-ass TV dinners that your wife heats up in the fucking microwave, chock full of sodium. Those little breakfast burritos you like to eat, chock full of sodium. Okie dokie? Those seltzer waters that you like to take a sip in, take a look at the nutrition label. You'll see there's some sodium in that bitch. Okie dokie? So you're not eating healthy. Alright? You can't, it's not a flex to be losing weight because your body is wasting away.
Eat mostly chicken, mostly turkey, right? Every once in a while I'll have a red meat like a pork or a beef, but it's almost always chicken and turkey if I'm eating protein, okay? I've got a lot more vegetables in my diet. I've got beans in my diet. I don't eat deep fried foods and high saturated fats. I don't eat the extra.
Every food that you eat that comes from a restaurant is high in saturated fats, you fucking moron. You've eaten Indian food, right? You've eaten Mediterranean food from a restaurant, not from somebody's house, from a restaurant. Chock full of greasy ass fucking oils. That's why you look like you're wasting away. That's why you look unhealthy as shit.
Sugar. It's like, there's no soda, none of it. You just gotta get it out of your house, right? And that's how you change for the better. I used to be 240 pounds. And now I'm down to 195, and I'm hoping that I'll get into a routine maybe one day where I'll start working out more, and maybe I'll get down to the ideal body weight of 185, which is my actual ideal body weight per my doctors. From back when I was young, they said, yeah, you know, I think I was like 23 when my doctor said, basically, you're kind of full grown now. You're not really going to change any further. You're a full adult, and this is your ideal body, which is 185. This is what you want to aspire to keep. You know, you could bulk up more if it's muscle, but 185 is like the even body weight you want for your height. So, there you go, alright? So I wish Jordy the best. I'm sorry to hear that this happened to the poor guy. You know, no one wants to hear that he's have surgery, now he has to go through recovery and stuff. But I really hope this is the wake-up call for him.
Okay. Alright, so folks, there's a reason why I'm wearing this shirt today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. As of this very moment, I am announcing the launching of the darksydephil merchandise shop for the first time in over 3 years. You can now buy darksydephil related merchandise. Allow me to get the website open for you and show it off to you. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, right now, you yourself, then go. Boy, I'm flubbing this already. To darksydephil.shop. There it is. Darksydephil.shop.
What's up, baby?
Or the darksydephil store, as that you can call it. So, what I'd like to do is give you all a walkthrough of the online shop. It is live as of now. You can literally go buy stuff right now if you want, okay? And I'm going to now put a merchandise link into the chat. We'll probably do that live. And I'm going to start putting the links on my webpage and everything. I want everyone there, everything there, so everyone knows about it, okay? So, first off, here's how it works. The prices you see are per item. However, if you buy $40 worth of merchandise, you get free global shipping. global shipping on all orders over 40 bucks. So strongly recommend get 2 items, qualify for the free shipping, done. Right? Like, why wouldn't you? It just makes sense. Instead of paying for the shipping, which a lot of places make you do, I did my best to get the prices down because I wanted the base prices to be low or as low as possible. So let's see what we've got.
Yeah.
We've got the same Philomania t-shirt that I've been wearing.
Tell about. I'm laughing because I didn't. Again, I try not. The way that I make these videos, right? The way that I set the streams up, I literally just rip them. I don't play them. I just rip them. I cut them into the parts that I could cut them into, and then I just put the voice filter. So with this, I just saw him pop up the website. So I was like, you know what? Let me just make a little QVC shit. I didn't know it was gonna fit like this.
In my videos recently when I played WWE Champions, it is the same brand canvas. That's the shirt I own. It's a canvas shirt. So red Philomania shirt. Let's click on this. So for 26 bucks, taxes included. It's running wild, brother. Let's pull some Hogans. It's a 100% ring spun cotton shirt. Available in red with the Philomania logo printed in the front in yellow. Now even has washing instructions. Sizes available as of now. Extra small, up to 2XL.
Oh, so Boogie and Wings can't get one now.
These are standard, sizing. So if you live in a country that doesn't size by that, you're going to want to try to figure out exactly what the equivalent is. Like someone asked me last night, well, how big is that in this country with Disneyland? I don't know, but I'm sure that there's charts and stuff that you can figure out online. Okay? So there you go.
Come on, you don't have any tarps? Like, you don't have any tarps for your Huskier fans?
Oh. And so that's one version. We also have a yellow with yellow with red text, which is another classic like Hulkamania combination. We've got black with yellow text, Philomania, and we've also got white with red text. So we have 4 different variations of the same shirt. There you go. Now, moving on, we also have a sweatshirt that's available. Unisex crewneck sweatshirt is available in red with the Philomania logo in yellow. Fit is medium. We prefer a relaxed fit. We recommend going up a size.
Can't be using these t-shirts as napkins.
So they're even saying this sweatshirt is a little snug.
I don't know.
So if you wanted a little more loose,
he uploaded
definitely
it.
like me, I probably wouldn't get large. I would get extra large because I like stuff a little bit more loose, okay? There's a sweatshirt, and that's available in red and black.
Wait, you said you like stuff a little bit more loose? Is that why you went from panda to cat? That was bad taste, bad taste. I take that back. That was a bad joke. Bad joke, bad joke.
Now we have the pullover hoodie, and the difference there is that it's going to have a hood attached with your cords there, and also like the pocket in the front to put your hands in. And same exact recommendation there, the fit is medium. So you're going to want to get it one size kind of bigger if you want it to be looser rather than snug, okay?
Now, every time he says loose, snug, fit, that's not what I'm going to think of. Like, I fucked up. No, come on, man. Come on, take away that fucking no. Ah, Jesus Christ.
Now, let's get on to the other merch, not just Philomania, alright? So here's a cool one. This logo, I've been sitting on this logo for a long time. Someone submitted this logo to me like 5 years ago. Seriously. And it's never been available for sale yet. But now it's available. It is the DSPGaming established 2008 t-shirt. Celebrate the long-running career of darksydephil with some awesome swag. 100% ring-spun cotton shirt, available with this logo on the front. What colors are available? Kelly green. Heather gray. I actually like heather gray. I like how it has that pattern to it. I've always liked that pattern of gray. Navy blue. Pretty good. Red.
Oh, shit.
Those are pretty good. I think they're all pretty good, actually. And pink. And again, it's the canvas shirt. That's exactly the shirt I'm wearing right now. It's the stretchy, ring-spun cotton material. It's incredibly breathable, and it's very comfortable. It feels good on your skin. It's not those stupid rough t-shirts that you get that feel like they're heavy cloth, but they feel like it's like some fabric that should be on like your upholstery or something. No, it's the stretchy, full cotton. It feels comfy, okay?
All right, I will, okay, so, I'm going to have to agree with Phil on this one. Bella Canvas shirts are very, they are comfortable. You don't have to buy, oh fuck, I forgot I'm drying out my goddamn. You don't have to like break the bank with a Phil t-shirt to do so. Let's see here, let me see, Amazon. If you go to Amazon.com and then you just type in Bella Canvas shirts. Yeah, see, like they got like a multi-pack. So look, they got like a multi-pack bundle. Let me see if I could just put it up right here. Yeah, so right here, let me put this right here. Yeah, you get like Bella Canvas shirts. You get like a multi-pack. You know, 610. They're comfy shirts. I just wouldn't spend money on a DSP shirt. But Bella Canvas shirts, like if you want to get the shirts like off rip with nothing on it, you could do Amazon. Amazon has them. They're good shirts. They're good shirts. I just wouldn't buy one with a DSP logo on it.
So there you go. We also have, that's right, the shirt I'm wearing literally right now. Okay, here it is. The DSP Street Fighter t-shirt. This should help you fight off the laggy rollback netcode. And it's the ring spawn. So what colors are available? This is gold. That's what I'm wearing right now. You can also get it in white. You get it in red. Get it in the pink. And you can get it in the Kelly green. All good.
Those are the... Oh, wear the Kelly green one, please. Please, Phil. Please get a Kelly green one. If he gets a Kelly green one, that's like the... Okay, so like, if you ever want to do something with like green screening or chroma key or something like that, and you want to do it with clothes, Kelly green is the color to do it. So I have like a full Kelly green hoodie. I have a full Kelly green like hat. Like Kelly green is the color you want if you want to do chroma key with clothes.
I don't think there's a single color that doesn't work, right? So there you go. Very nice. All right. Continuing on. By the way, hold on. I received a $2 tip. This person says, I actually believe that this camping trip has saved Jordy's life. If he never had went, he would have been sitting in his room with an inflamed, inflected gallbladder and would have never gotten it checked out. And it might have burst and killed him. The heavy exercise got the stones in the gallbladder moving. We started urinating badly, and that's what caused the ER trip. However, if he had never went, that sign would have never come up. Yeah, it's funny how life works sometimes, right? I'm not. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now, but you're absolutely right.
Yeah. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now because it makes you look stupid.
I mean, it literally might have been the thing that saved his life. You're right.
Eat that.
Okay,
now eat
on.
That. Yeah. Good
so
to
we
go
have
on.
another shirt. You might be saying, well, what's the difference between this shirt and this shirt? This is the two-sided shirt. This one has the DSPGaming logo on the front, and then on the back, it's this logo where DSPGaming is bigger, but then it has me as Dan. Now this one's only available currently in white, but it's a two-sider, which is why it's a little bit more expensive. It's printed on both sides. That's the only thing I think we have here that is a two-sider actually. So now I have worn a shirt that was similar to this on stream. It just said DSPGaming, but since then I provided the logo that as the Dan version of me, and therefore this is kind of a better shirt. I feel this is called the baseball tee. Unisex 3/4 length sleeve, meaning the sleeves don't go all the way up to the wrist, but they don't cut back here. They're actually up here, like halfway up your arm. Okay. So unisex 3/4 length sleeve baseball shirt, available in various 2 colors with the DSPGaming Street Fighter logo printed on the front. You can do white or black. That's the color of the one that I have, or you can do white and red. And I think that one is it's not available in extra small, but is available in the other sizes. Okay. Continuing on. We actually have the hoodie as well. Remember up here we had the Philomania hoodie. Well, now we have the DSPGaming hoodie, which I think is the same colors that were available in the others. Royal blue. Oh no, they're actually some different ones. Royal blue, heather gray. I really like heather gray. Navy, just a very dark blue. Burgundy. Oh, that's cool, like a maroonish. All right. Bottle green. Or cotton pink. Woo, that one matches. The colors match on that. There
See,
you go.
if I was Phil, what I would have done. See, the thing is, instead of having, like, let's say if I was to open up a merch shop, like if I was to do it, what I would do is I would have like practical shit, minimal shit.
All over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
This is QVC4 電池.
Come on, Hannah, you can say QVC. You know what? Let me. Yes, thank you for $2 super chat, hun. It is. It's like it's the way to show him, you know. But the thing is, he's just missing the box thing. He's missing the little box. That's all. That tells you, like, you know, the order number and all that shit, and how, you know, the quick pay shit. That shit. That's what's missing. But yeah, like I was saying, like if I was to do it, like I would do things that like minimal. So I would do like a hat. I'd probably do a mug. Something that wouldn't be intrusive to the person. So stuff like this is intrusive to the person. All right, especially someone with a brand like yours, I wouldn't be wearing something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be going out and fucking wearing something that says, you know, DSPGaming, because then people are like, hey, what's that? You know, like, again, this is branding. So you go ahead and have somebody wear this, they're going to go to DSPGaming, then they're going to see the begging, they're going to see the toxicity. It's not going to work.
We also have the classic Wow Dude logo. For those who don't know, 7.5 years ago, when I first became a full-time streamer and I launched my initial product line on Teespring, the Wow Dude logo was very popular. Like, there were people who were buying that to wear it in videos and stuff. Like, content creators were wearing the Wow Dude logo in videos. You figure it out. So there you go, the Wild Dude logo. That's
You
the same
figure
as
it
that
out.
woman with the Wild Dude logo.
Look at that, look
Turn
at
into
that.
some totes.
Look at that. The man doesn't understand branding. Oh, people were wearing my shirt in their videos. I figured it out. I don't know why. You fucking moron. Why is it that every single podcast segment, you have to show us you don't understand how social media works?
I don't know how many of you should use totes. Personally, I don't really use totes, just be honest, but maybe you use tote bags. Here are some tote bags with the various logos available. And then the mugs. Now this is the cool thing. I want a mug so bad. We got the Philomania mug.
That's right.
Here you go. You've got the DSPGaming mug with me as Dan.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Forward Ray says LTG was wildin' though. I remember him charging hundreds of dollars for a sweatshirt and calling it a luxury. Again, why would you put your audience through that? See, the mugs I can understand, even though these are shitty ass mugs. If he just sold mugs and hats, stationaries, no pun intended, he would have been fine. But you're seriously expecting people to pay $55 for a fucking hoodie? A shitty hoodie? When I could go ahead and buy that same exact fucking hoodie. Again, Bella Canvas, I think they also have hoodies too. Let me see. Unless that's a Gildan hoodie. I know all the fucking swag brands because I grew up broke, so that's all I wore. All I wore mostly. Yeah. So look, that same fucking hoodie, even zip hoodies. Let's go back. You get it for $25. $25 right here, all the way to the right. Go down a little bit. There's two right here. $27.
I dribbled off and it got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
I like the dark state on island fill voice filter more.
Dolo, thank you for the $2.80 super chat.
It got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
Where's the DSPGaming branded pooper scooper?
Yes, thank you for the super chat. I mean, yeah, stuff like that. You can have something like that. That's a pooper scooper. Something minimal that doesn't, it's not going to get people beat up for wearing it outside. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But again, if I want to wear that nice quality hoodie, I could just buy one for $25 right here. $25. Easy. Instead of $55. Because sometimes what the fuck did I just do? I just did something really stupid.
Good morning.
Here we go.
Dice in 3.5 years. So I hope it goes smoothly.
Hold on, I fucked up. There we go. Let's go right there.
With me as Dan. You've got the
Here's the
level
thing.
1 podcast mug of 2 different varieties. You've got the black with the logo and the white with the logo. And then at the very bottom, we've got a Wow Dude mug. Okay? So actually, I have some mugs on the way. They're already in process on the way. And once
That's
I
what
have
I'm
them,
saying. That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
start
saying
using them to
for
have
Ray. I
drinks
do the
on
exact
Living
same
podcast
shit.
to show off the
I know all them fucking Target brands. You can give me all them fucking Target brands with some a fucking Hanes tee or Gildan tee or Bella Canvas tee or some swag that I got. I'm good. Shit.
product and show you the quality of the mug. So that's on the way. I have the shirt, and the shirt's outstanding. Do you have to think the mug's gonna be good too? Okay. So, good stuff. So I hope that you guys like the merch. Now remember how this works, okay? Here, look at this. Over 15 years of content creation and counting, Silverbrick is outliving literally everything with some high quality swag today. There you go. If you buy 2 items that total $40 or more, you get free shipping. I don't know what the shipping costs if you don't spend $40, but that's an arrangement I worked with the company. It was either going to be free shipping on every item, but then they were going to increase the prices of the item.
Notice how you don't see anything on that swag pertaining to the family members that he tried to milk for content. So he could nothing of Jasper. Okay, you wanna not involve Kat because you actually don't love her? That's fine. That's cool. But you can have Jasper on there. Get a little drawing of you and Jasper together and stuff like that. You can have that. Why does everything have to do with you specifically? You.
So for example, this shirt was going to be over $30, but it would be free shipping. And I was like, let's let the base prices down, but let's have it so shipping will be free if they spend a certain amount. So that's what we came up with. Okay, so there you go. Sarah says if you buy the totes, no way someone will try stealing your cart or bag again when you go grocery shopping. That's true. Can you imagine? You're in the grocery store and you're putting your groceries into the Wow Dude bag. Who in their right mind would want to be seen walking around with the wild dude bat? Look at that hideous, deformed melon on there.
I dribbled
Right,
off
life.
It got all over
Did
Who
it
would want
again?
that?
Let's
You'd be
continue.
nuts. So
I
do
like
people
the
go like, oh
dark
god, they'll just
state on
like run
island
away
of
from your car
Filibois
if they see that in
filter
there. Like, oh shit. Now, in
No,
the
you
future
said
model,
two.
I'll put a sound maker in there so someone
You have
picks
to
up the bag,
send
it actually
two.
goes, wow, dude.
Can
It freaks
I
everyone
refund
out.
that?
Ha ha. Now here's the thing. If you guys buy something, okay, please let me know. And please
Thank you,
when
Dolo.
get it,
I hope
send me
that wasn't like a
pictures.
double
Dude,
thing.
I totally want to see pictures of you guys with the merch, so I can show this off on the show and show people who are really enjoying this, alright? Now, I cannot disclose how much I make on this merchandise, right? I'm not supposed to legally, I'm not supposed to
Why
talk
are we
about that,
talking?
okay?
Why is it a? Why are we talking about it then? Why are we talking? Why are we talking again? Thank you for letting people know that this is mostly about you making money. Jesus Christ, bro. We sitting there, I don't know how much, I can't talk about how much money I'm, who gives a fuck?
I can say is this. I make way more on a sale on this merge than anything I ever sold off Teespring. Teespring, Spring, whatever they call now. I'm not kidding you. Their profit margins are minuscule.
Like, why are we talking about this? Why are we talking about this? Why? Why is this a part of the segment? No, I don't have it, Francisco. Oh.
This company, I'm making
Oh, really?
a
I'll look into that.
good amount of sales off of each thing. I don't know why. I was basically getting ripped off with Spring. I was. I'm not getting ripped off with this company. I'm actually making a good amount of money. So, if you buy anything, it actually helps me a good amount. So, this is not, oh, this is just a piece of swag for me. No, this actually supports me in the business too.
Okay, so then that means if people are buying this swag, that means you're getting money, so that means you don't have to beg as much, correct? Correct. So, if this is, people are buying this shit, you're getting a good amount of money, you shouldn't be begging as often as you do, correct?
So, please consider getting something, especially right now.
I'm
This
gonna
is
check it
awesome.
out.
It's so cool it's coming out now. Right in time for the holiday season coming up.
You know what?
Especially with the biggest gaming season. A lot of people will probably be coming by.
I wish a pig would. I wish. Yo, the only person that would ever, the only people that would ever buy some shit like this for someone like me is one of my friends who would buy some shit like this specifically to piss me off.
Watch me play the hot games. Now is a great time to look for some merch, right? And here you go. It's available right at the right time of the year. Certainly, I hope it goes well and you guys enjoy the merch. Again, I want you to share your thoughts. Let me know. Send me pictures. I want to know all about it. All right? I can't wait till I get my mugs so I can start using those on streams. And again, it's all at darksydephil.shop. So in fact, what I'm going to do right now live, I'm going to add a stream command.
Oh my
so that you guys
god!
will have a link that will pop up here.
You can
Let's do add a command. Merch. Deck out the Darksydephil merchandise. How do you spell merchandise? With an S, right?
Valedictorian.
5バイト for my
fucking
wife
Victorian.
and promptly get diva set.
Yes, thank you for $2 super chat. Yeah, this is like you hate people for this. Like you gotta hate people to buy this type of shit for them.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna say merch because I don't know how to spell merchandise. Merch shop here.
Merchandise. Merchandise. Merch. You know how to spell merch? M-E-R-C-H. Chen. Okay, A-N afterwards. Dice. D-I-S-E. For real? Really? Really? Really, really, really? You getting sparklings? I don't think I am, man, Tony. I gotta finish these backlogs of games, man. I gotta get, because there's games I gotta clear up before I get to the games that I want to play, and I gotta clear those games first.
Every sale supports the streams and content. Thank you.
Yes, well, Suede, someone definitely good.
So, you guys let me know if this works. We can test it live and see if the link actually works, alright?
Like even Antony, even with Brotato, I'm locked in with Brotato now. You got me locked in with that one. I'm trying to get all the Brotatoes, all the weapons, all that shit.
Hold on, I misspelled it. That's a fail. Let me fix that. Probably do it live.
I'm like locked in with Brotato, bro. I haven't even been playing the first Descendant.
Okay.
That's how you know it's good.
Submit. Okay.
That's how you know Brotato's good, because I'm not playing my fucking waifu looter shooter shit.
Let's try that again. That was stupid.
I'm locked in with that game.
Here we go.
It got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
Spelled it wrong, because I'm a dummy.
Support me. Scopely and
Alright, try this now.
Yes, thank you to the super chat.
It works. So we have that command, and what I'll do, I'll set that up. The post in the chat, like every 15-20 minutes. But also what I need to do, not only
What's up, Mr. Memento More? Yeah, play it. It's really good. I like
I want to
it.
see if there's a way to integrate that into my YouTube page, because if you're not aware, once you have a real merch shop, you can link that to your YouTube page, and then anyone coming to the page can go to the merch tab and see the merch
I'm pinning
and
that
actually order it
into
through
the
YouTube
abyss.
page,
I'm pinning that.
of having to go individually to the website.
We're holding you to
but
that.
I haven't figured that out yet. I haven't even looked into it. So now that we've got it up and running, I will. So in fact, here we go. Let me go to timers. Here we go, and then add one. Merch. And I'm just going to have it be the already existing command merch. I'm going to set it up to go every 15 minutes. Okay? There should be an auto command for that pops up every 15 minutes or so. And I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what your experience is with it. Obviously, this is my first time dealing with any kind of merchandise in 3.5 years. So I hope it goes smoothly. I hope that you guys enjoy. And here's the thing.
Wait.
So this is the product lines they're offering at, okay?
So now, on top of the content getting interrupted every 15 minutes with you begging, now I have to deal with seeing you beg in the fucking chat every 15 minutes. The acrobats, alive and well in Israel. It's a new name for people like that. People who just sit there and meddle with PDFs all day is acrobats. That's what we just call them, acrobats. That's it.
Ask me, what can I get? Stickers? Can I get a poster? Can I get this? Can I get underwear? Can I get lederhosen? Not now. Maybe they will expand their product lines in the future, and if they do, I'll always let you guys know, or I'll look into it. But for now, this is what's available. This is what we're rolling with. You know, I get it. A lot of people might be like, oh, you know, this is done. What we want is something else or whatever. Like, for example, someone already said, we get like 3XL at size. No, right now it's not available. They only go to 2XL. Maybe one day they'll expand to 3XL.
That's right. That's right, Kat, you fat bitch. You gotta lose weight so you can wear one of my shirts.
XL's the biggest they'll do. So, you know, that's really not in my control here. You know, I can't make them increase their product sizes or what's available in their processing system, right? But I hope that you guys like it. Let me know your thoughts. If you have any ideas for merch, like for example, a different logo that we could make. Someone had already suggested something to do.
Well, rephrase, you mean that person?
Right?
Don't
like
you mean that person?
Or something like that. But I don't have anything like that right now. You know, it would have to be created. Someone would have to think about making some art with me with the chip.
How about you make it yourself? You know what? I'm gonna start making my own merch. That's it. I'm just gonna spend time making my own merch and not even expect people to buy it. I'm just gonna make designs and just upload them, just so I can show you how fucking easy it is. Fucking easy.
They would like that. So there you go. Okay. Cool. All right. So, what? I'm having problems today. Here we are. I'm having problems running my own show today. There we go. A phone cover. See, I don't think that will ever happen, and you wanna know why? This phone technology just continues, so quickly. Phone technology, it moves so fast. Like every single year, there's a new phone. So, I don't think that any company's gonna wanna mass produce a product for sale that will be outdated in a year, and now they're never going to sell another one. These t-shirts are universal. No one's going to say, oh, t-shirts are out. We don't want to buy a t-shirt ever again, right? No, people like shirts, so they could produce those shirts for 5-10 years, and they're good. A phone case, like literally within 4 months, there'll be a new phone that's shaped completely differently, and now the case doesn't work anymore. So, you're never going to find mass producing of phone cases like that, honestly. You know, not a place like that. Like, you'll probably find places that do phone cases. We gotta pay a lot of money for custom and shit, and so, this probably will never do it. Some people are saying they bought stuff, so who bought stuff? Who bought stuff? Perry the White says he bought a mug, and I think Bloomkit said he bought a mug, correct? One Sig Bubby says clothes are seasonal. That's correct. However, that's why there's t-shirts, baseball jerseys that have the half arms, sweatshirts and hoodies. Use something for all. There's a shirt for all seasons. Put it that way. I'm a man of all seasons. And there's a shirt for all seasons available on the DSP merch shop. Maybe a family logo design. Yes, in fact, that was one of the ones that I submitted. But initially they decided not to run with that yet. But I think if these product lines do well, like if they sell decently, then we'll add more logos. And that's the one that's at the 15-year anniversary with me and Kat. The cartoonish logo. I really like that logo. So maybe that one. Harry the White says you got the Philomania mug and the t-shirt. Cool. Excellent. No, I don't think that they have turtlenecks with you. What you see is what you get for products that I think are available as of now. I'm not saying that they won't ever expand their product line, but I think that's the extent of what they have on offer right now, and it might change in the future, okay? So, I hope you like that little walkthrough. Again, please share. My experience with the company is great. They worked with me very well over this last month, getting set up, and they understood who I was, and I have online harassers, and they said, we don't care about that shit. It's all good. We're gonna handle it all. It's no big deal. And they got me some demo products that people liked, and that just kind of keep going. And now they sent me more. Like I said, I got the mugs on the way.
I'm looking up this website. The website's called Merchant Genius, and it looks sketchy. It looks very sketchy. Very sketchy. And they're based out of Washington, so it also makes sense. Very sketchy here. Very, very sketchy. Like, I can't even... Like, the UI the layout's all fucking weird. Hold on, let's see here. It's like matching merchantgenius.io. Then it shows darksydephil. Oof. Oof, that's not good. Oh wait, no, it's on Shopify. I'm sorry. What the fuck is this? Hold on. Let me... Hold on. I think I looked for something completely different right here. All right, darksydephil is an e-commerce website that was registered on September 27, 2024. Wow. The store is hosted on the Shopify platform under the account... Wow, okay. I don't know if that's doxing or not, so I'm going to go take that. The store collects payments like in the GBP currency and uses English language settings for its website. It does not appear that the store owner has provided contact email address. We recommend visiting the website directly for further details. You can check out our FAQ for additional information. The website, Merchant Genius, is not affiliated with darksydephil. The store owner directly. Okay, so how do I get to the store? I want to see the store. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I want darksydephil Shopify. Fuck. I gotta look it up. I gotta do some research. But yeah, that website, Merchant Genius, shit, that shit got the fucking deets on Phil. God damn.
You're the best, but just be careful, because you know the
I didn't want to keep reading it because I don't know if that was doxing or not.
Mugs, right? And hats and beanies. Yeah,
no,
I don't
but thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the stream, baby.
I have to look into it. I don't think so. We do level 1 logo on shirts. Possibly yes. Possibly yes. I need all your suggestions. Be sure to give me your suggestions of what you would like. Okay. Well, guys, that is what I've got to cover for today.
And
those are my topics. So we're good on that. First of all, thank you to everyone who's chilling with me on the podcast. We're up to 72 likes with over 300 viewers, guys. Let's get that to 100 likes. We can do a few more clicks here. Let's get it up to 100 likes. Let's do it. All right. So let's hit that. Outside of that, let's get some more support. We got one super chat of the day. And it was a troll.
Shit.
I didn't even put it on the leaderboard because it was a troll.
I got that.
Let's get another super chat on there, a legit one. Thank you for the 6 memberships so far this morning. And we got a few tips in there. Top tipper being $5. Let's get a super chatter on the board. Let's get a bigger tipper than $5 on the board. Let's get the momentum rolling before we head to the react show. Because I want to be honest with all of you. The react show traditionally doesn't get a lot of support. It really doesn't. Okay? I don't know why. I love the show. Really the support that I get from the react show is members. It's the membership.
Phil, shut the fuck up. We're gonna go do some sleuthing. All right, thank you, Francisco, for sending me this thing right here. Hold on, let me see right here. What is it? Loop this up. All right, here we go. If he's using Spreadshirt to make merch, here are some markups. He seems to left the totes at the base price of Spreadshirt, making me believe he's using them. Aside from the shop looking like the default shop setup. Oh, you guys can't read this. DSP is charging even more than the recommended amounts. DSP will also be begging to hit DSP will also be begging to hit a margin performance bonus. Ooh. All products are recommended to have a base of 20% price increase from Spreadshirt, though this can be edited to nothing if you want to. All right. So let's see here. The production cost for the shirt is, let's say the crew neck shirt, the production cost is $24.99. The suggested cost is $36.99. DSP's cost is $48. The margin is $23.01, thus giving a markup of 92.08%. All right. Let's see. The t-shirts. Okay, this is the t-shirts right here. Production cost is $16.49. Suggested cost is $22.99. DSP's cost is $26. So the margin is $9.51. The markup is at 57.67%. Okay? Let's see. I want to see the hoodie. The hoodie. That's the one I want to see. Here we go with the hoodie. The hoodie, the production cost is $28.49. The suggested cost is $40.49. DSP's cost is $55, making the margin $26.51. Markup 93.05%. All right, let's see the mug, full color mug. I think the mug and the tote bag, the tote bag, and the t-shirt are the cheapest things, because tote bag production cost $11.99, suggested cost $16.99, DSP's cost $16.99, margins $5, markup is at 41.7%. Woo! He's really out here trying to make that money, man. I can't even blame him at this point. Let's see what we got.
Tips that support that show. But I don't want this King's streak to end because it's React Day. I want to keep the momentum rolling this week. So please support the stream. We got some time to shoot the shit and do a little bit of Q&A here. But let's do that, and I will do shout-outs for you guys. Okay. I received a $1.50 tip from Beaver Bother. Can we get a 1-to-1 scale Phil Burnell cardboard cutout? They'll sell out in seconds. I know, but the problem is there'd be too much kind of like perverse, deviant activity created if I did that. So I'm not going to do that. Absolutely not. I will not.
As opposed, they can't do that with just pictures of your face? Like, what the fuck? Like,
the avenue for deviant activity to take place. That's why there'll also be no body pillows, no blow-up dolls. None of that merch will be available, at least immediately, okay? We're not doing that kind of stuff. It's really, ridiculous. How dare you? Beaver Bother, of course, had to be the person to ask for that too, right? Yeah, I wonder why.
Because you're an acrobat and you host a community full of degenerates? Maybe that's why?
No edible underwear, nothing. No. Stop. Stop right now. This is absolutely ridiculous. How dare you? That's awesome. Well, Crafty and Arcade says, I still have a darksydephil King of Hate Stein from way back when. The first merch I ever created.
See, shit like that, that's cool.
Over 10 years ago. This was like 2010. Was on Cafe Press, which is just a site where you can make these kind of custom products. But it was so ancient and the quality was not great. But they had this Stein, beer Stein, and I had the darksydephil but King of Hate logo. Now, keep in mind, I would never use the King of Hate logo again. That's retired. That whole King of Hate shtick is done. I am a king. I'm a king of streaming, the king of the live stream, the king of gaming, whatever you want to call me, but I'm not the King of Hate anymore. I've changed, okay? But man, that was a great Stein. I still have mine. And downstairs in my kitchen cupboard as well.
Wellswade, it's already.
Perhaps we'll put it behind me.
It's worse. So Wellswade said he's gonna add the merch pitch into every beg segment from now on. It's not even that. He set fucking Nightbot to bring this shit up every 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes, you're gonna be seeing that shit in the chat.
Decoration one of these months. There's something a little cool, different, right? Oh, all right. Wow. I got 2 contributions just came in. We got Perry the White, who just did a £10 super chat. Just dip me on the leaderboard, King. I shall. You are the first super chatter of the day, Perry. Thanks for that. Let's get that up there. And I received a $10 tip. Well, here's the thing. So this person gave me a $10 tip, which I appreciate. But they're making fun of Duty Stream. And here's the thing. I don't really care about Duty Streams. Yeah, notice I haven't mentioned Duty Streams in a while. He's an insignificant bird. Like,
cool. Well,
there's no reason to bring this guy up.
So
this
then bring it up.
Oh, I thought
so shut
personal
up.
information about Duty Streams. Just listen to this. I'm not going to be reading that on my stream.
So then,
like,
but
I
guarantee you're gonna go ahead and consume that information, though.
Okay, thanks. But I'm not going to be reading personal shit about Duty Streams on my stream. That'd be pretty hypocritical because obviously, I don't like people saying dumb personal shit on my stream or on other streams about me. So why am I going to do that, on the stream today? But here's the thing. We all know what kind of person he is. We all know that he's a fucking, a no-load waste of life. We wouldn't sit around.
I'm sorry, no load waste of life? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, when's the last time you've actually busted a load? Because I remember when you got caught with the May 1st burst, there was no load. Because you were pretending to beat your meat.
The crap he does all day, if he had a meaningful purpose in life. So, it's like, I already flushed that duty, you understand? Like we did. We completely, publicly exposed the fucking guy. We made him do exactly what we wanted. He embarrassed himself. He basically got himself demonetized through his actions, right? There's no reason for me to keep talking about this idiot. He tried to accuse me of stealing the Philomania logo when I proved in black and white with receipts that I have the rights to it.
No, you don't have the rights to it, actually. You don't have the rights to it because the person who made the fucking logo actually produced receipts that they were actually making this shit. Okay? And if you go ahead and check on the Wayback Machine, you can see that this dude has had this shit for like a while. So you stole it from him. Okay? You stole it from him.
It's like, what else do I really need to do to this guy? I mean, should I go egg his house? Should I TP the trees outside of his house as well? Should I key his car? Or should I put a flaming bag of dog shit on his front porch? Should I find him and give him nipple twisters and wet willies too? I mean, I've done enough. Have I not? But the guy,
you haven't done shit. The dude's just been laughing at you. He's been fucking laughing at you. For the longest.
Fucking living joke. You're not making any money anymore doing the shit he's doing, so no one gives a fuck about this guy. He's
Oh, so that's why it was bothering you, because he was making money. Okay.
insignificant, right?
What's up, nerdy guy? How you doing?
I don't want to reach into the toilet to pull the duty back out, to slap it around a little more, then shove it back down it. Like we've already dealt with the duty. We already jacketed the crazy, and we flushed the duty, okay? Now if there's someone else involved that I need to know about, if there's some other bullshit going on, by all means, let me know about that. But we've already dealt with 2 of these idiots.
Please, I'm waiting, Phil. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for my name to be called up. Because again, like I said, I wouldn't do this shit with you. I'd be a thorn in your fucking side. You'd be sitting there making pre-stream segments about me every single fucking day, and I wouldn't even do shit. I wouldn't even post. I wouldn't even upload. I'd just fuck with you. Please. And he knows about me too, because that's why he's fucking scared of me. That's why I don't listen to this shit, because this. But then when there's people like, yo, bro, like, you pussy, I'm calling you out. Come at me, pussy. You ain't do shit. So shut the fuck up, Phil.
So who's next? That's a question. Maybe we'll see who's next on the agenda. Okay. Thank you guys for your contributions.
Please. I'd love it. I'd love it. I'd love to.
Keep it rolling. Let's keep it going. How are we doing on likes?
Oh, you want to see how much money I'm making? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, do. Look, y'all want to see how much I'm making now? Let's see. On this stream, look, I made $22. Wow. Look, $22, man. I'm out here really caking it. Hold on. Let's keep going. Come on, let's embarrass myself. Hold on, y'all know how I do. I don't give a fuck. I genuinely don't give a fuck. Look, I'm showing my money. Look. This is like the 3rd time I've done this, too. Look how much. Oh, look. Where's my estimated revenue? Where's my revenue at? YouTube partner. Where's the money? Show me the money. The fuck? Super membership. Where's the money? The fuck? Hold on. I'm trying to shoot. This isn't showing me the fucking money thing. I gotta go to revenue. That's what it is. See, look, I'm gonna do what you do, DSP. I'm gonna stop the stream for metrics. Here we go. Let's see here. Let's check analytics. Let's check revenue. Oh, look at that. Look at all this money I'm caking up. $289.
It got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
Stop Shinko. You are making Argentine jealous.
Yes, thank you for $2 super chat, Hud. I'm trying to. So look at all this money. Oh man, I'm out here raking it, man. I'm raking it hard, bro. I'm booming with the money, bro. Booming with the money. You see that? Look, and it's going up. It's going up, Phil. I'm making around $50 more than usual, bro. Pop the champagne. All right, let's go. Let's hit the casino with this one, baby. Please, get the fuck out of here, Phil.
80 likes? Really? With over 300 viewers, 80 likes. Let's get that to 100 likes. Come on. 20 more people. You know you like the merch. You know you like the content. Please click like on the stream, okay? Alrighty. Come on. Alright, so we have a little bit of extra time, like 10 more minutes before we roll over to the React show, which will not be on this channel. It's going to be on DSP React, but if you're here live, there'll be a pop-up that tells you how to get there and everything. What do you guys want to talk about in the last 10 minutes? You should felt Piece of Peace next. He's the one who keeps a fraudulent tips tracker. Yeah, here's the thing.
He also keeps guns, motherfucker. You ain't doing shit to that boy.
Saying this, there is absolutely no way anyone could ever track my income. Okay, I just want to make this abundantly clear. You want to know why? Because number one, you don't know how much I actually keep of any contributions I get. You don't know if there's transactional fees. You don't know, what actual percentage YouTube really keeps of anything. You don't know what gets charged back. So even just transparently from what you see me make on a stream, you have no clue what of that I actually keep. That's number one. Number two.
But we know how much you're actually getting. So that's one. We know how much you're actually getting because you announce it. So by you saying that, you're letting us know that we don't know how much money you actually do get. So that means there's a possibility that you get more money, that you do get more money that we don't know about, which makes your begging even more heinous.
You have absolutely no clue of any tip I've ever received in the last 3 years is real.
So you've been lying about your tips. So either way, you've been lying, and this whole rigmarole of begging is worse than what we think it is. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting us know, Phil. Ding, ding, ding. Thank you for exposing yourself yet again.
Because when these idiots got me kicked off the tip tracking websites, the ones that automatically have pop-ups for tips because they processed them, when they got me kicked out of those, everything's been done manually. So literally, I may have made $0 in tips in the last 3.5 years, and there's no way you would know that. I could have made
Phil, you're literally, this is supposed to be, again. So this is your problem, Phil. And I wanna just lay it out in just one cohesive package, okay? You have this problem where you cannot shut the fuck up and just let shit go, okay? Because every time something comes up where you cannot let go, you always approach it with this three-pronged approach. Okay, you know how you love them 3 prongs? You probably be using them all 3 fingers to touch your prostate? Yeah, 3-pronged approach. The first prong is where you outright lie, right? You outright lie, and the proof can be referenced on your channel. That's the first prong. The second prong is where you go ahead and you antagonize and try to discredit people, which antagonizes people to go even further. Then the third prong, which is the most damaging fucking prong of all, is that you go ahead and you relinquish details that give away something even more heinous, right? So, for example, we're talking about the tips that you make, something inconsequential. So you're sitting here letting us know, hey, I could be faking tips. So that means you're letting us know that you're actually dishonest when it comes to your money. Ding, 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 ding. Again, exposing yourself. Fucking retard.
7 times more tips than I've ever told you, and you also wouldn't know that.
Okay.
There's just literally no...
Again, so there's a possibility that you made a lot of money, but you still out here begging for more money. Do you understand what you're saying? What's coming out of your mouth? In an attempt to own people. You're letting us know that you're dishonest with your finances that you supposedly state that you're transparent with. So this isn't felting. I'm not getting felted or anything. You're just proving to me that I'm right in believing that you're a liar.
Way to know. All these idiots tracking have absolutely no substance to anything they make. It's just drama for drama's sake. And anyone who watches or believes that content is a fucking mouth-drooling idiot who has a stunted fucking intelligence.
Just like your entire community.
You'd have to be an actual dunce to think that that's meaningful content. There's nothing truthful to any of it. You know what I'm saying?
So there's nothing truthful to any of it because you're not being truthful on your streams. Makes total sense. Makes total sense. Makes total sense. So there's no way people can know how much money you actually make because you lie about it. Thank you. Thank you, Phil. Thank you for letting us know that you're dishonest with your community. Fuck us. You shouldn't be doing anything for us. This is your community you're talking to. This is your audience you're talking to. So thank you for letting those people know. Thank you for letting those fucking people know that they're stupid.
Reed, it's just dumb shit. You can't track my income. It's literally impossible to track how much money I make. Okay? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I just received
I mean,
an
but
incredibly
still.
generous 20.
I mean, so Astrodontis says he excuses it by saying, if you don't want me to shout out your tip, mention it, and I won't, putting the responsibility on the tipper. But again, we know that he's getting money. So we're like, to that point, to that sentiment, we know that he's still getting money. But him sitting there, you know, feigning financial distress, when in reality, there's a possibility that he could have got 4 times, 7 times the tips that he's actually reported. That's dishonest. That's dishonest.
$5 super chat from Skiz the Lit, who says, "Get Perry the White off that leaderboard with his fancy snobby euros. I wish you wouldn't apologize for things that aren't your fault. You think your vendor will screen sales to make sure that certain people don't buy?" I hear what you're saying, Skiz the Lit.
Can't do that.
I totally understand what
Can't
you're
do
saying.
that.
Right? I can only state my case enough to the point where I think some people will understand. And then there's the point, there's what's called the court of public opinion, correct? And so you just can't win against the court of public opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't. That's a lynch mob you will never defeat. So at some point you gotta be like, you know what? I give up. There's not much I could do about this. I gotta behave how people want me to behave. I gotta do what people, you know, how they expect me to behave, right?
That's what it is. And that because you want to play this fucking game. You want to play this game, you gotta play it by their rules. So you want to be known as a personality? You want people to like know you as the variety streamer? Well, guess what? You got to go sit there and suck it up and play nice so people can like you and invest in your brand. I know you don't like that because you're a malignant bitch, but still, you have to fucking play nice with people if you want to excel in this social media landscape.
So it is what it is. And I don't think that'll ever change. I think anyone who has any kind of an online presence, right, will always have to deal with that kind of shit. And kind of the deal that I signed. Well, here's the thing.
Max doesn't have to deal with that. A lot of VTubers don't have to deal with that. PewDiePie, he's had his controversies, moved past it. They don't come back to haunt him. The only people that come back to haunt him are fucking, you know, Twitter tards who look for something to complain about.
Not the deal I signed up for. Because you got to understand something. I've been doing this since 2008. In 2008, there was no track record of anyone else who'd ever done what I'm doing right now. There was no example of how to behave. There was no way this is how you do it. This is how you live. This is a code of how to.
You don't know how to act in public, you fucking moron? What was that stupid bitch teaching you while you were living in your parents' house? Like, what was that dumbass bitch teaching you? That you don't know how to act in fucking public? Like, how bad was she fucking coddling you that you don't know how to act in fucking public? Because it's public. It's not like it's a secret. You're broadcasting to the internet, to the world. You're uploading your data onto somebody else's computer. Your fucking stupid ass mother that fucking stupid in raising you that she didn't teach you how to act in fucking public? Thank you for letting us know you don't know how to act in public.
How to handle it, right? None of that existed. I'm literally like the first fucking person doing Let's Plays and shit like this.
You're not the first internet personality in the world, you moron. You weren't the first person that was, you know, famous on the internet. Yeah, you're the first Let's Play gamer. Let's say I'll play ball with you and give you that. That doesn't matter. You're not the first person to go outside.
That got prominence for it like this. And so because of that, I've made so many mistakes along the way. Sure, if you could look at other people who come first and judge based off of them how to behave, it would have been a lot easier, but that didn't happen. I was the first person going...
Again, you mumbling fucking idiot. You're saying that again. Thank you for letting us know. Thank you for, once again, proving to us you cannot do shit on your own. You have to go ahead and copy and steal from other people. You had to see other people behaving nicely for you to behave nicely. So fuck the fact that it's something that you should do out of common fucking decency, is that you didn't do it because you didn't see other people do it. Let me ask you this question. If you saw all the fucking cool content creators sucking dick, would you be out there sucking dick? If you saw I Show Speed, like, you know what, I'm gonna suck this guy's dick. You saw Aiden Ross, like, you know what, sucking dick is the new meta. You gonna sit there and go look for a dude and put his dick in your mouth? Huh? Is that how it works? Are you that much of a fucking NPC? You can't even make no decisions for yourself. You have to base it on what other people are doing? Even though you're not other people? Even though you're not people, period? You're more like a the Spanish have a word for this word, for people like Phil. It's called subnormal. Un subnormal. And I'm probably, Spain YouTube probably might fucking hit me with a strike with that one. But it's fucking funny how you sitting there trying to escape culpability by saying you're a fucking retard.
Through a lot of this shit. So, because of that, I made tons of mistakes, right? I'm still learning as I grow and as I move ahead. All I can do is pledge to be better, right? I think that there have been things that I have had shortcomings. Sometimes I think people go too hard on me, on shit, but God forbid that I try to defend myself. Because, as you know,
because the things that you've done are indefensible. How can you defend harboring Derek and white knighting for him? And being hostile towards people? How can you sit there and defend lying to your audience over a mobile game?
I'm the whipping boy of the internet, correct? I'm the villain, no matter what. Even
yes, you're the villain. You're an actual fucking villain, bro. As we've seen in multiple fucking occasions. You are the villain. You are the heel. Congratulations, you became what you always wanted. The fucking heel. The bad guy that everybody knows and everybody loves to see get beat up. You did that. Because again, you don't understand how people are supposed to, how people act outside. So this is what you get.
I'm right, I'm still kind of wrong somehow, right? Even if I'm pretty much right, he's still darksydephil, so he's wrong, right? So it's
no, but you're not right. You've never been right. Never. 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 Even in things that, like, you would say that I would agree with. I couldn't give you the benefit of the doubt because you don't follow through on that shit. So no, you're never fucking right.
Hard for me, I admit, in a lot of cases, to know how to behave or what to do. It is what it is. I can't change that. I can't make the entire 10 years disappear. That's just happened, right? So, that's life. And there's always going to be people who are A-log at me, and there's always going to be people who are going to want to crap on me. You know, it's like, I just did a 12-hour self-deprecating react to a documentary that's 4 hours about me. I added 8 more hours of context of all the things I've done wrong, but that's not enough.
It's not, because again, what you did was wrong. At the end, it's still fucking wrong. So if I went ahead and I fucking, like, the way that you move, Phil, is that you go ahead, like, let's use an analogy. You're in the fucking middle of the street, you fucking go ahead, pull out a gun, and you shoot a guy. Cops come and arrest you, right? And then you go, no, I'm not supposed to actually be in jail because you don't have the full context of the situation. What's the context of the situation? No, what happened was I wanted to rob him for his wallet. So I took out my gun and told him to give me his wallet. So since he didn't want to give me the wallet, I shot him. That's literally what you're doing right now.
Gotta be more. These people want blood. They literally want to bleed me dry in the dramasphere, right?
No, nobody wants to bleed you dry. People just want you to stop acting like a fucking scumbag piece of shit. But since you make the conscious decision not to, we're gonna go ahead and make fun of you for it. That's it. That's it. That's the commonality that all detractors have. Is that we sit here and laugh at you, deal with the consequences of your actions. Yours. Nobody makes you do these things. You do it. Nobody makes you say these things. You say it.
So, it is what it is. I'm certainly not perfect. I've made mistakes. At the same time, I do believe that, yes, internet has tried to hold me incredibly over accountable for the shit that I've done. These particular things that people keep bringing out is like, dude, are you kidding me? Like, we've already fucking dealt with this shit. We're done with it. Can we move on? No, we gotta bring it up again. Why? Can we not learn to move forward positively with life? If you can't, then maybe you shouldn't be bothering with me or anything associated with. Seriously, like, and I know that's this thing. Sony CEO says if you don't like, don't buy. G4 TV, if you don't like, don't watch. But the truth is, if you truly are never going to forgive me for things, then why are you here?
Because
right?
The entertainment value lies in the way that you keep fucking up. Like, I don't like you, Phil. I don't like you. I enjoy making fun of you, but I don't like you. So since I don't like you, I don't really follow you like that. If there's something that I can't make entertainment for my audience, if there's something that I can't enjoy, I'm not going to watch you. That's why I don't watch your gameplay streams. Right? I don't like your gameplay streams. There's nothing of value from those gameplay streams. So I don't watch them. See how that works? If I truly hated you in Halo, I would be sitting there consuming all fucking 8 hours of your content. I don't. I really fucking don't.
Because everyone else here has. We're all having a good time. We're hanging out. We're out, you know. I think there's people who just have like this pent up frustration about me. And I still want to vent about it. It's like, yeah, but there's a wall right there that you can walk to. Fuck that, right?
So as opposed to Phil doing what he needs to do, being accountable for his actions, being responsible, go talk to a wall. I mean, it's like that every time someone interviews with you. Because, like, again, you had fucking Ptolemaio tell you about yourself several fucking times. Gave you advice on yourself, and you're literally not following it as we speak right now.
Because me and my content doesn't really want it anymore. I'm going to tell you guys this up front right now. Any guests further that come on my show, absolutely, we are open to talk about whatever we want. But it's not going to be a, hey, this is a shit on DSP session anymore. Because we've been there now. We've done it enough times, correct? There was the 12 hours of me self-felting myself in the documentary. We just had an interview where I got beat up in a boxing ring for about an hour and a half about a certain topic. I had enough. And I think you guys have had enough too, right?
No.
It's not just me saying this.
No. I want more. Your fans don't want enough, but you keep bringing it up.
Feeling that I'm getting from you guys is, that's enough. You've taken enough abuse out. It's time to move forward with positive content. Why are we still beating Phil up, right? So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, moving forward in October, we got all these great new games coming out. I'm going to have positive attitude content. We're not going to be doing this fucking pity party bullshit. I'm sorry, mea culpa, forgive me, shit. I just did it for a fucking month. I'm tired of it, all right? Really, I'm just moving out of it now, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Would I join them on their camping trip as a surprise cameo? Yes, in fact. Allow me to remove the green screen from behind me. I've been there all along. Here we go. Ready? Pull the green screen back.
And with that, I'm fucking done. And I'm done. All right, that's all we got for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys. This was a more successful stream. I was able to start early. I was able to get the voice filters in. I was able to get the music working. So I will catch you guys later. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. If I don't catch you guys tomorrow, I will definitely catch you on Wednesday. All right, you guys know I love you. All right, I love you, love you, love you, love you. All right, so I'm going to leave you with, what do I got here? I'm going to leave you guys with a song, and then after that, we are cutting the stream. All right, catch you guys later. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Bye.
Fuck is that guy? Who is that? Why'd he tip Phil $50? Just like how come I've never seen him before? But says he's a fan. You sure it's not a sock? Might be 1 minute man. So fans come out and support. That's the way that it should work. So why the streams are always slow and randos come out the woodwork? They come on with a familiar name. Tip comes with a script where they always say the exact same kind of shit. Oh, Phil, I've been a fan of your heavy rain days. Here's some support. And then Phil cracks a smile, then lets out a snort. Fuck is that guy? Who is that? Why'd he tip Phil $50? Just like how come I've never seen him before? But says he's a fan. You sure it's not a sock? Might be 1 minute man. Now this behavior might come off as demented, but let me tell you something that's kind of dented. Aside from these random random contributions. He arranges tips from whales so that it makes seem like the stream didn't fail. He'll sit there stalling, clown out. He just has to be patient, and you can almost see him shout out the tip before you can see the animation. So if you ever see Phil play a game and it looks like he hates it, it's because right before the stream a pay pick promised to compensate him. Who the fuck is that guy?